Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back again with another stream after Fat Thor hacked my stream yesterday. It was freaking ridiculous, you know? I wanted to stream, but no, freaking Fat Thor was like, I'm streaming, so yeah. Pretty much got fucked by Fat Thor. You guys believe that? You guys believe that shit? It's ridiculous. You know, I'm just trying to make a living here, and Thor is like, no, I'm fucking in charge of your stream now, da da da. And I was like, fuck you, Thor. You know? I don't think you guys know. You guys don't even know anything. Aw, shit. Go again. Hopefully this is enough sand to finish. If it's not, I'm probably gonna have a hissy fit. I'm really upset. I might call Obama and say, hey, Obama, they're fucking me again. And I don't think you guys will like it if I call Obama, so let's do all of us a favor and make it so I don't have to call him. How you guys doing today? Chat's pretty lively. That's good. That's always good to see. You know what's crazy? I've been working on this project for such a long span of time, I don't actually remember how to build the actual farm anymore. I know that it's like you pretty much just build a giant square or cube of water that funnels the creatures either up or down. I think it's like if you choose to funnel them up, you don't actually have to drain the ocean. Or not all of it. I don't know. I'm doing the one where it's like, I'm pretty sure you just use water streams, not sources, and so it pushes them down. And then you can funnel them at the bottom into, like, lava or some shit. I kind of want to make it an XP farm, as well as item farm. I want to, you know, have the functionality to do both. Because I'd also like to be able to AFK here, depending on the rates. You know, if I really need, for some reason, you know, one of the drops they do, AFKing for a little bit would be nice. But then again, like I said, the only other real XP farm this server has is goddamn Enderman farm, which is not bad. It works. It's just that, you know, you have to go all the way to the end, which is probably closer than this, but you know what I mean. this always ends up happening. I run out of sand when I'm doing something like that. So I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this. But I'll figure it out when I get here. I should just remove the ice, but I don't want, I'm just been so lazy. I don't want to have to remove what is probably this entire iceberg for the aesthetic. Okay, I'm going. I gotta do some dishes, so please keep the chat civil until I can moderate at full capacity. Don't forget to follow us on Visco. Sorry, I didn't notice that, Tom, because I have the chat really off to the side today. I don't know how long ago you left those comments, but thank you. Thank you very much. And it looks like the sternness of your voice has really done wonders, because the chat has remained decently civil, with a few exceptions. But yeah. Thank you. I have like homework I could be doing, but I figured, you know what? I actually want to play a little bit of Minecraft today, so I'm just gonna indulge that. Oops, I just alt-tabbed for some reason. Like a dumbass. Hello? Why do you always come in while I'm... You know what, Tom? See, this is what we're worried about, is... We've got people coming into the chat room and being unruly. No, that's not actually me. Come on, get behind me.
Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm British. What's up?
He was diagnosed with autism a couple days ago. It was pretty hard for him. The rest of us saw us coming. He just said ban, ban, ban. He's gonna ban you. If you wanted to actually be on the stream, you'd come on the server. Wow, he called you a bitch. Or you could follow us on Visco. Our Minecraft server has a Visco account. Did he get his shots? Yeah, well, that's why he has autism. They gave him a few shots and he just became autistic.
That's not how that works. Everybody knows that you need the feces to enter your brain.
Get out of here. He asked if you got your shots. I'm making a guardian farm. This is the boring part. I'm almost done. I have to freaking drain the whole ocean around it. So I've been... You stop talking like that? Shit, I'm gonna die. Do you like the new texture pack they've added to Minecraft? The base. It's the default. It's the default texture pack. Look at the sunset.
Clouds. It's not. It'd be insane if it was. You know, high res background doesn't change the picture.
But it's OBS.
The noise stays.
It's my mic, obviously.
So when it goes red,
And then,
you're being way too loud. Is what you're saying.
yeah.
Jesus, well, you're doing that on purpose. Then. What about the desktop audio? Is that there's a mic connected? Oh, that's why it went up just massively.
Stop.
What's not what? Oh,
You some kind of wanker. Bloody hell. I just one upped him at his own game, chat. Do you like that, chat? I just one upped him at his own game, chat. So now look, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we have to literally put two walls in. I thought we just had to put one in. That's fine. I am just gonna do that. I mean, we'll fill it as much as we can. I don't know if you're still here, Tom, or if you really ended up watching any of yesterday's stream, but I was saying to myself pretty much how I don't know why I never really did this before, where I'm using invisibility potions to at least place the sand, because the misery of having to deal with these guardians is pretty much the main reason I did not finish this already. And, yeah. I think it's much easier now. I just made a shit ton of the potions. I'm just going at it. Get all the sand placed, and then I'll just use the sponges. Because all of them are broken up into cells, doing the sponges is easy enough, because you just kill the ones that are in the shell with you. Yeah, it helps a ton. So, I honestly think I'm not too far off from finishing it, because once it's drained, why not drain it with sponge, then build? That's what I'm doing. The best way to drain it with sponge is to do this. I don't know if you remember how Kevin drained his, but if you section them off, well, you don't put the water back. You make downward flowing streams, I think. I don't actually remember anymore. I was just saying this, I think, before you got here, that I literally have... This is such a long span of time that I've been working on this. Yeah. You can see here, I don't know if you can see. You section it off into like 5x5 squares, and that makes it so that you can place the sponges in like a spiral staircase, going down one block at a time, kind of shape, and it removes all the water and doesn't let it flow back in. And the reason you have to empty all this is because you want your spawning space, if I remember correctly, to be downwards flowing water, so that you funnel all of the guardians to the bottom of your farm. So you have to remove all of the water anyway. Because your farm also isn't the exact, like, you need to get rid of all the water outside of the farm in a certain radius too, because otherwise the guardians will spawn on the outside of your farm. So, yeah. I suppose you could just fill it in and then not, remove the sand. Just literally remove the spaces for them to spawn by having blocks there, but this is how everyone does it. It's easy enough. It really is so much better now that I'm not being attacked. I don't know why I didn't do this so much sooner. I considered it, but I was like, I'd have to take off my armor. But then it's like, yeah, but I don't need armor on because I'm fucking not getting attacked. So it was just a dip move on my part. Yeah, they pretty much spawn in a box, a cube, around the center of the temple, the Guardian Temple. They spawn in any water blocks in a cube. And so I went a couple blocks further out, and you remove all of the water in that cube, and the Guardians can't spawn, and then you build your farm. Like I said, I think there's a couple designs. Some use bubbles. Oh, that's what it is you use bubbles, I think, to pull them down. Or you can use soul sand to push them up. So there's two designs. One is pulling them down to the bottom and killing them at the bottom of your farm, and another one, which looks way more complex, is pushing them up with the soul sand bubbles. Because once you get them to the top, you have to then have them bounce into water streams. And it's like, I don't know. Like I said, I watched a couple videos, and I picked a design, and I do not remember how to do it anymore, so I'm going to have to rewatch. And maybe if I get to that point today, I'll do that on stream. I'll watch the Let's Play or whatever on stream again, like I always do. But yeah. Once I've got all the sand placed, I just use the sponges, which is going to take a little bit because I have to constantly place them, pick them up, cook them, and then place them, pick them up, cook them. And sponges are like the worst block to mine. I don't know what you're supposed to use to mine sponges, but they always just take long, so it's just awful. I think, gotta watch Nembomb and make it OP. Yeah. No, I think it is Nembomb's design. Or at least the concept for his design that most people use. Unless he made some, like, super crazy one recently that you're referring to. I'm not doing that. It's literally just gonna be a box. I just forget the mechanism for which you collect them. But I'm pretty sure Guardian farms are OP in general, which is why I want to add the option to either AFK farm them or to XP farm them. Make them like one hit with like a stone sword or something, so we can pretty much do like what we do at the Enderman farm. Because I'm pretty sure it's just like general like understanding that Guardian farms are just insane. Look at this. My invisibility potion wore off, but I'm not getting attacked. It's insane. This is pretty much how I would build before. Is I would kill them relentlessly in a radius around me, and eventually they would stop targeting me. And so I knew I could build, and then I would build. But it was like, get these small windows we can actually build. Am I gonna have enough sand to finish this row? Probably not. I'm not even gonna have enough sand to finish this one. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no surprise there. Strems chat. Oh, yeah, I'll be there in a second. I thought you all would be at work and shit. That's why. Aren't you at work? Did you get out early or something? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to add you to the stream if you're on the stream. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Alright, everybody. I hope you're excited. We have a special guest. He's gonna be joining us. Everybody, it's Tom.
Ah,
Oh, look, he's on the stream too. Here he is.
it's me, guys. I made it.
You can see his voice and everything is matching his mouth movements and everything. You're right above
Yep.
me now.
Oh, you adding it?
Yeah. We're both here.
It's it hasn't shown up on the stream yet. When I saw that the other day, thank God I was home and I wasn't at work. I fucking died.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Nick's doing all right, and I go and it's just me. It was the fucking best.
I'm like, hey guys, I got a webcam.
Just rolling with it.
Yeah, I was like so happy. Oh, I knew you would like it. I was like, this is gonna be great.
It's so perfect because my one hand is up the whole time.
Yeah, pretty much. So you're just like, I was like, there's a little lag, so it doesn't look like my mouth matches my voice, but that's me.
It's great.
And then I pulled this old Logitech like shitty little webcam out for Thor yesterday.
Yeah, it looks good though.
I know, right?
You don't need a good webcam to stream with. Because
No,
the
you
quality kind of dips for the game anyway from the stream,
Exactly.
and it's so tiny that it doesn't even like get noticed.
But yeah.
This was the one where Riftar's just in the background, right?
I think so. It was you reviewing some trailer. I don't even remember what. You weren't
They were
reviewing.
just watching it.
You just reacted to it.
Oh, right, yeah. And Sean was able to reverse engineer it
Yeah.
because he heard it.
But yeah. Now we're both on there. You're on my stream. You're gonna get so many more subscribers now.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I'll have a
My
mod.
YouTube channel.
I'll
I
have a
have a
mod link
subscriber
here in the
on
chat.
on
What?
my normal YouTube. I have one subscriber. Remember that kid that came in that one time and he's like, "You guys are fun. I'm gonna subscribe to you." He's subscribed to all of us, I think.
Oh, to your like regular.
Yeah, where I don't even post content. I just use it to keep track of things I enjoy.
Yeah. That's exactly what I do too.
Yeah, it's just I have a subscriber because of him.
I accidentally verified my account today for streamings because I didn't switch. And I was like, go live, and it was like, verify your phone number.
Oh,
And
you were
I was
like, I
you can
guess.
stream in 24 hours. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh, I'm on the wrong account. I was like, I've been streaming for freaking months. I don't need to be verified. So what are you up to then? You're home? Why are you always home?
Yeah, I left work at like 12:45 today.
Nice.
I was the only person on my team in the office, so I was like, I'm not gonna stay. It's okay.
It's like Colin usually says that most people like aren't around on Fridays.
Yep,
I think
it's
it's
a very
just
big
thing.
corporate thing.
Yeah.
'Cause he works for Honeywell, right?
Yep.
Yeah, giant corporate.
A lot of people work at home or stuff.
Yep. I think I forget what the numbers were for us, but it's like less than 50% of people come into work during the week
At all?
that work in the office. Yeah, just in our office, and then on Friday it's down to like 27%.
It's amazing.
It's absurd. It's like, why do we pay
Why
for
do you
the
have an
fucking office?
office? Yeah.
Ugh.
Especially, if it's gonna be empty that often, why don't you just coordinate with people? Like, hey, we're gonna have a smaller space because we recognize most of you aren't gonna come in all the time.
Yep.
Nope.
No, I can't do that.
Just need to make sure we have space for everyone, just in case the one day happens where everyone comes in.
Yep. The site lead, we got like a new site lead who like organizes events and like stuff that interests us, like to improve around the office.
Yeah.
And the meeting was supposed to be like, how do we get people to like come into the office? Essentially, like our attendance is low. Like we're paying for this space, we want them to come in. And we can't like downsize because like, what if all of a sudden a lot more people are coming in? We
Yeah.
can't do that. And it devolved into a, well, I come to the office and I want this here, and it's like that's not the point.
Yeah.
This is very. I literally went into the meeting and I was like, I think the only way you're gonna get people to come in is if you get us better lunches and free lunches, and everyone will come into work.
Yeah.
And people were like, I just want Starbucks, and she's like, okay, other sites have Starbucks, but they pay for it. That's fine. I just want Starbucks. It's like that's nobody's
Like
gonna use that.
Hassan? Is that Hassan?
Yeah, apparently, that was a big. Everyone liked it, so.
Yes.
A lot of them were talking about like
Starbucks to
walking
spend my money
paths.
at.
Yeah, literally. I'm just like, what? I'll. What about a free Starbucks? And this is not feasible. Apparently, nobody wanted that.
No.
I don't understand.
You idiot.
I think people are like it, but they're like, that's not really attainable for us. I guess they don't have the budget, but I could pay for Starbucks. It's fine. That'll make me come into the office more often.
You can't just have it so employees get comped.
I'm sure it'll be cheaper than like a normal Starbucks, but like
Yeah, perhaps that too.
I
Or it
don't
could
know.
be worse, like the one in JT.
Yeah, that's my initial thought, is that it would be worse.
They don't take
A lot of
gift
the
cards and shit.
a lot of the older employees were complaining about the cafeteria, and they're like, I can't get French fries anymore, or like any fried food. And I was like, that's kind of annoying, but like, just bring food. there's a bunch of places to go eat around, I
We need
guess.
French fries. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was only the older employees,
They miss them.
like 50 and up.
Yeah. They don't give a shit anymore. Like, I'm just gonna eat myself to death
Literally.
on French fries for lunch every day.
A lot of people wanted walking pads, and I was like, tell me why someone that doesn't come into the office will.
Yeah.
If they could just walk around our shitty parking lot.
Yeah, what the
Come
fuck?
Who wants to come in to do that?
I think the
It's
reason...
great that you do, but like, come on.
You should just say make it mandatory.
Make it. You have to go on a walk every day.
You have to stretch her out. We don't want you getting arthritis or, carpal tunnel. Let's go for a walk.
I usually do go for a walk every day. Well, not anymore because it's a little chillier now. But in the summer I did because it's nice out and I don't want to be inside all day.
Yeah.
And every time I told my teammates that I was, they were like, "Why?" I'm just like, "It's nice out." And then they'll complain that they're inside all day. I'm like, "No,
You go.
walk outside."
You have the freedom.
It's also like a break that like your manager can't really argue about. It's like I went for a walk to get some fresh air. It's like, oh, okay. Instead of like, yeah, I just went on my phone for
It's
15
pretty much
minutes.
the equivalent of like, I need to go on a smoke break.
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel.
Don't
Like
say it.
smokers get breaks. I feel like I should too.
Yeah. Well, no, they have an addiction that they had no choice in creating for themselves.
That's true. Smokers are
Victims.
addicts. They're victims. They're the real victims. Veterans got nothing on smokers. Veterans aren't addicted to anything. Smokers are.
Oh. So how was Halloween for you?
It was good. I just played Rocket League with Sean.
Did you get any trick-or-treaters?
We got like 10 maybe. So we have a giant.
So shitty yesterday.
Yeah, it was awful out. We just have a giant bowl of Kit Kats and Reese's now, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be
my
a
dad
fun
already
few weeks.
finished off our bowl,
My
and I
God.
don't think we really. It was full, and I think we probably didn't get really any trick or treaters. Because we had gotten a few by the time we went out to Morristown.
Mhm.
Me calling him Matt. But I doubt we got any more after it was dark. But it's gone. I saw it today. It was pretty much empty. Just empty
That's crazy.
wrappers. He's
I'm
like, yeah.
surprised my dad hasn't like frozen half the candy yet. He always does that.
Freezes it.
He freezes the chocolate because he likes it better that way.
I used to always do that. At my summer camp would offer, you could get any kind of candy or you could get it frozen. And
Mhm.
I always got it frozen because it was just it was better. I don't know what it is, but like a Hershey's bar, but like frozen. Or
Because it melts a little slower in your
I
mouth.
guess, yeah.
It's nice.
They had like cookies and cream Hershey's bar too, and that was the best. They got frozen. It was literally like ice cream.
You ever had the cookies and cream chocolate milk from Wawa?
No.
Oh, it's really good.
I'm
It's
still
not something
waiting-
you can have a lot because like just the amount of sugar is a little
Yeah.
overwhelming.
I'm sure.
But like just like getting it and like sipping on it, not bad.
No,
It
no.
tastes delicious.
That's what I'm saying is I'm waiting for the Wawa to be finished here. They're putting up on 23.
Oh
And,
man, it's gonna be busy.
probably. But they haven't even like started construction. They've just been demolishing and leveling the lot that it's gonna be on. And it's like a big lot because I think it's gonna be like a whole bunch of things there. Like there's gonna be a CVS too, I think, and
Oh damn, that sounds
a
gigantic.
Panera Bread. It's like they're making like a strip mall kind of area. So it literally used to be a shop, right, or a Stop and Shop.
Mhm.
So it's a big area. And a Burger King actually. And no, it was a bit of a strip mall too. There was like a pet shop and a freaking like kids party place. So I don't know. I'm just waiting for my Wawa. Yeah, no, Halloween was fun.
How was Morristown?
It was fun. I got a lot of comments on my costume. I really enjoyed that. A lot of
Did you have an
people-
axe?
No, because I didn't want to be bothered carrying around anything.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
I was gonna get a hammer because I think that would have even, not as accurate, I guess.
People would have gotten it though.
But people would have been more likely to get it, I think. But it was great because everyone knows Spider-Man, obviously. So Colin's getting like called, Spider-Man shit. A little bit more often, or less often for Fat Thor. But then, so many nobody really knew Matt was Walter White. Just a few
Did he have the
people.
mask? Did he wear it?
Yeah, he would put it on.
But
Sometimes.
the color
but-
got hot though.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
he could barely breathe with it. So
It's amazing.
no, it was fun though. Like Hoboken probably would have been just as fun, but it was just easier to go there, and we pretty much spent the whole time at the one bar, Iron Bar. It's called. It was packed. We got in early, so we didn't have to pay the cover fee. And then they had a deals to start, but then they had, at like 9 o'clock they started like Dollar, Yingling, and Coors Lights, and we just went on those.
Oh my god.
$1.
That's crazy cheap. That's incredible.
They were like, in the smaller plastic cups, but it's still like so cheap for $1.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I came
I
home.
came on to play Minecraft with you, but I started up Minecraft and I immediately closed it. So I'm gonna try to start it up again and see how I feel.
Why'd you immediately close it?
Because I was like, I don't wanna.
Just play freaking Cube World.
I really don't want to do that.
Then you realize how much you actually.
I'll
wanna
get
play
nauseous if I
Minecraft.
open that game up. Oh god.
Nauseous?
Yes.
Is it just too overwhelming? There's so much content, perfect,
Exactly.
masterfully crafted.
Yeah, I'm afraid that I will play the game wrong.
Oh wow.
I don't even know where I am. Oh, I'm in my house. Okay.
You should get some shaders.
Yeah, I probably will at some
I think
point.
Optifine has a very basic shader set. If you go to the shader, see what it says.
I don't know if I started with Optifine.
I thought you had
Probably.
Optifine.
I did, but I don't think I started it with Optifine. See, I forgot how to
Oh,
play the game.
you did. Already forgot.
Is there a newer version of Optifine now?
I
Let's
don't know.
see.
I downloaded it a
Go to
few
the
days
sketchy
ago.
ass website that is Optifine.
I know. I hate it so much. I was like,
Yep.
am I getting a virus? Which is so hilarious too, is because all the websites for the shaders and stuff are so elegantly crafted, like really high end looking websites. Like everything's
Yeah.
clean cut, and you have to use Optifine with it. And so you're
It's
like,
like the worst thing ever.
what? But yeah, there's when I do it, there's video settings, and you click shaders. There's off, and then there's internal in parentheses. And I don't. I think that's Optifine's like. We made our own shader. That I think literally just adds dynamic shadows.
I'm installing the newest version of it, so we'll see.
There you go.
I hate how my computer, for some reason, I can't run jars unless it's from the command prompt.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. If I double click on it, it opens it as a zip. So I have to go to the command prompt and use Java to run it.
Good thing Minecraft has a custom launcher.
Yes.
You know.
Where is it? Video settings?
Video settings, shaders.
Ah, okay.
I don't know.
Internal.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, let's see how it looks. Whichever one you ended up using that was like Minecraft, but like high end, I loved it. It was great.
It's the one I'm using now, I think.
Yeah, it's so nice. Yeah, this looks no different with the
No?
shader. I don't notice anything.
They lied to you.
Anything, I'm lagging more.
Yeah. Am I using that one? There's another one that the one that we thought looked really cartoony. I don't know if you remember
Mhm.
that one. It turns out that it has like themes, and that was literally the theme it was defaulted to. And I changed
Oh,
it to like vanilla, and that might be the one I'm using now. I forget. You know, I installed 5 of them, so
so it was like a cartoon theme.
it was literally themed to look like, I forget what the term was they used for it. But it was all, the contrast was way up, and the colors were really exaggerated. But yeah, no, I just was like, I want something that's just nice. I don't need a screenshot worthy reality freaking
Yeah, I hate those. 'Cause
emulating.
every time someone will post a build on like our Minecraft now, it's literally only those builds, and I'm just like, this is not attainable for most people.
This would probably look like shit if it was in
No.
normal Minecraft.
Yes. I don't understand why your sole purpose is just to make stuff with a shader.
The ones that are like super realistic are like creepy a little bit too. Like when they have like actual cobblestone for the block and it like looks 3D on the surface of it.
I don't mind all the 3D ones. I feel like that would get a little with the cobble. Might be like a little bit of a headache, honestly, after a
Yeah.
while. But I think the ones where they like add like rails that are 3D,
Mhm.
that's a little bit of a nice. 'Cause you don't see rails all the time.
Yeah.
Stuff like that is a little bit better. Or like a better model for the minecarts. Because those are just like little quality of life things, so they make sense.
Mhm. Yeah, the rails are completely flat. They're not even a pixel wide
Nope.
or deep.
I'm gonna climb up Sean's tower. Excited. First time I'm seeing it in person.
Really?
Yeah. What is this? There's a torch. Oh god, he's not even done. What a failure.
He's done. He hasn't done
Oh
the
god,
inside.
there's only 2 floors.
Yeah, he hasn't done the inside.
It looks cool on the inside though. Just like looking all the way up to the top. Oh, God. I love the fucking resource pack. I always forget that we did it.
All the damage.
Yeah.
I've been doing it, and I'm like, I love how the game looks so nice now, but I take damage. This old ass can literally hear like the artifact of like the recording. Like it's like there's other ambient noise evident
Yep.
in the. I was trying to do that.
Well, I did it before you.
I don't know how. I was just spam clicking the bed.
Oh, I just walked up in my first try. It worked.
Oh my god, you timed it perfectly.
Wither 11, never forget. Thanks, Simon. All right. What do I want to work on? Oh, I know exactly what I want to do. I'm gonna do it too.
What?
Making a nether tunnel to the, or at least I'm gonna dig out the tunnel to the Wither Skull area. Because I think right now we use that door, right? Is that even in here anymore? Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Me and
Which, like,
Kevin
yeah, that
put
makes
in.
sense because I blocked it off.
Well, I kind of made a tunnel to my island village thing that kind of actually is really close. You'll see if you go there. So if you want to use that.
You made a tunnel?
Yeah, if you go through the door towards
Yeah.
the Nether Fortress and you go a little further down, right out, like right left after you go through the door. I made a
The
tunnel
nether portal
to
there?
a portal. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Where does this go?
to my village.
Oh, this is the little island that you made
Yeah.
off of spawn.
So, yes.
Yeah, this has to be connected to the tunnel. Although I don't know if it should be connected to...
I centered it off of like Kevin's tunnel, I think,
Okay.
in case you wanted to make that like a sub-intersection.
It's probably closer to the other tunnel, though.
Oh, you
You
think?
know what I mean? Yeah. I'll figure it out right now.
It might be.
Let's figure it out.
Just, you know,
I got an efficiency 5 pick. This will be easy.
you just do the coordinates. You just check.
I gotta dig it anyway, so I'm just gonna...
You just
hopefully
hollow
not
out
hard.
the entirety of the nether ceiling so you can just run in a straight line
Oh god.
any which way to the portal you need to go to. No more tunnels.
The best nether hub is no nether.
Exactly.
Just completely empty the nether.
How long would it take to drain the nether?
Alright, look. I forgot about ant venom until just now.
I did too.
The worst human being. Not you, him.
How long? What an idiot! I love Spirix
actually
watching
impossible.
that video. like, oh wow. Yeah, then of course he concludes it's literally impossible because it's infinite.
How long would it take to
Take
mine
millions
bedrock?
of years.
You can't.
You can't, but if you
modification.
hack the game, you
fuck.
can do it instantly.
Oh my god. I almost fell in lava. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god. You're gonna die?
No, I almost fell in lava.
You're already in the double digits. You wanna make Sean's day?
No,
Do it.
I don't. I told Sean I might play Minecraft today.
You
He's
should-
gonna be so upset that I played without him.
You should do that for his birthdays. Pass him in the death count.
For his birthday?
Yeah,
I still got a few months for that.
exactly. So, you know.
Oh my god. I have not felt like this since the last time I almost died in Minecraft. Jesus.
How close were you?
I fell straight down. I didn't know there was like another ledge to land on.
Oh my god.
I could have flown, but like I didn't have, like I'm not ready, so I would have died.
Yeah, you didn't have the mental readiness to...
Yeah.
You have your armor on.
Yeah, with Elytra though.
We last a while in the lava. I fell
I
a
gotta
few
go.
times. I don't know if you saw the few streams I did when I was doing that shit at the fucking fortress.
No, I didn't.
Also, that fortress, if you go there with the armor and you're like ready to fucking fight to the death, you can get so many skulls so quickly.
Oh no, it's so. I think I've done it in like 15 minutes. Me and Sean went.
You guys went with how
Especially
it
if
is
you.
now, like what I did to it.
Not recently, no, but like before that. So I can imagine how much fucking better it is now. I don't
It's
even know what you've done to it.
I just flattened it. It's just a giant rectangular platform now.
Nice. Gotta get some buttons down.
No, it's the whole reason it's better. We could put buttons everywhere else, but I'm not even
yeah.
sure that I was I was done because I had so many skulls. I still have like I think I might have did it. I think maybe I have like 10 wither stars now.
That's absurd.
And I want more because I'm like, I don't know if you saw the iron farm I made, but it's so easy. I have it at my jungle base. If you want to look at it at any point, it's insane.
I know iron farms now are just fucking broke. So.
They're not. I don't know. I really hope that they leave it like this forever, because it's like you
Yeah.
know what? No one will ever do these massive, machine-like structures again, because it's so easy to just make a little one.
And it makes so much more iron than they ever used
Yes. Yes.
to make. Yep.
I might double it, because that's what I'm like. It would take me like 20 minutes to build and pretty much get the villagers.
How many villagers? You don't even need that many villagers.
You need 6
anymore, right?
villagers and 1
That's absurd.
zombie.
That's absurd. That should be illegal.
That's what I mean. They just each have to have a profession, and then you put a zombie equidistant from like all of them, pretty much, just about, and you put the zombie in like water, or you put the villagers in water. I forget which one, but that makes it so they jump. And as they jump, they lose line of sight and then regain line of sight on the zombie.
Oh god, so they're constantly getting
So
scared.
they're constantly being triggered.
That's absurd.
It spawns an iron golem pretty much every 30 seconds.
That's absurd.
Sometimes 2.
That's crazy.
You're guaranteed one within a minute, pretty much. But it's as often as every 30 seconds. I literally sat there and was counting, and like on the dot a few times. It was 30 seconds. I was like, oh my god. In a cell, like a spawning cell, is literally 3. So because it's symmetrical, you just immediately go for 6 villagers. And then you could stack them pretty easily over top of each other. So you can go, and make like 3 of those cells, and you'd be, technically getting an iron golem every like 15 seconds probably.
Yeah.
So.
The ladder on the gravel is the entrance, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they fixed the zombie pigmen getting aggroed thing.
I don't know if it's in this version. I think they did though.
But that was like no longer a problem there, because you just run around the beacon and they can't keep up, and you can just every once in a while turn around and swing at all of them with sweeping edge and kill them. Because I put the 2 beacons down. So
Yeah.
You have regen and strength, I think.
Yeah.
You gave?
I have regen, strength, and resistance.
That's probably what I did on the regen one.
It's probably regen, resistance, and strength too is what you got.
Yep.
You probably kill things immediately.
Yep. You pretty much one-shot everything. That's what I do. I just went with a smite 5 sword, and you just you're invincible with the god armor.
All right. Oh my god, this is so far.
The tunnel.
Yeah. I'm about to start digging out some of
Which
it now.
way is closer? The
It's a lot closer if I like expand the one near my portal.
yeah. Well, that's the
It's
only
like maybe
one
like
that you haven't.
yep. So I'm just gonna try to get the it dug out and like
Just get the shape of it.
exactly. So we could just come in and place blocks at some point.
I gotta make a better tunnel for the path here to this guardian farm because there's no buttons even down, so I'm always hitting pigmen.
Oh yeah, the buttons are such a huge help.
I'm just gonna put make it a 3 wide tunnel and just put half slabs on either side of the middle of ice, and then just put buttons on the middle ice. Because I'm not gonna continue the tunnel pattern for this, just
Yeah,
because.
it's a lot of materials.
Yeah, it's like probably the distance to this farm is probably like 3 times that of all the currently existing tunnel pattern that we
Yeah,
have
that's a
for
lot.
the main area.
That's like if I take Adderall one day, I'll do it for you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make this tunnel farm.
I got nothing else going on. I mean,
When does Sean get out of work? He's gotta come on.
not till later.
He's gotta build up his
Whenever
base.
I ask him to play Rocket League, he normally he can't get on till like 7. Depends when he works out too.
Is that when his roommate
Sean's a
goes
fucking
to
mess, essentially. Shit all over.
Sean's a
He's not here to defend himself, so. Goes to the gym every day. Like
Like a
honestly, he
pleb.
needs to get his life together.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, I'm almost done laying out this sand. I'm gonna be so happy when it's drained. 'Cause then it's easy, I think. To just rebuild it. I do have to take. I keep forgetting. I do have to destroy and drain the temple itself still. It shouldn't take long, but it will take time.
Why do I have stone on me? I don't even remember what I was doing last. So like, I just have all this random shit in my
You never
inventory.
do. You never know.
The stone is useful because like I can bridge over openings with it. That way, if gas shoot up, I'll destroy the netherrack.
Mm.
I remember some things about this game. Not a lot though.
Where did my sand just go?
Where's my sandwich?
Okay. Every once in a while,
Has
I'm
Kevin
placing
been on
shit.
at all?
I don't
recently?
know. I don't know. Not while I've been on.
Gotcha.
His base has had some work done to it, but that could be anything over the last like few months.
Yep, pretty much.
He really like spruced up his like little storage area and stuff.
Yeah, I saw that on your stream. That
Yeah.
looked good.
I let the other kid who came on when I was there. Nice base.
Yeah. I was like, it's not his, idiot. It's a good time.
Was he
Exciting.
the one who was there for the furry shit?
Yes, because that's what he asked about.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm just clicking on random streams, and I was like, yeah, furry streams.
Yeah, literally. That's I loved that. I was
Come on.
hoping. I was hoping people would become like, "What the hell is your thumbnail?" I'd be like, "Why'd you click on the video?"
Yeah. Well, I clicked to ask. Well,
I knew it wasn't gonna be a video of them. Obviously. I don't know. You sound pretty disappointed.
oh God.
Like you were robbed.
You were robbed.
I was promised. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Getting head.
I wanted an in-depth lore video. about who is getting the worst.
I will thoroughly explain the experience of each of them while they were receiving head, so you too can understand what it felt like. Oh, yes. I love that it's finally not fucking raining. Jesus Christ.
In the game, oh god.
No,
Mr.
in
Pigman.
real world.
It was so disgusting yesterday too.
It was. I felt so bad. I was driving around earlier in the day, and I was like, fucking kids want to just trick or treat. This is awful conditions.
Yep. Did you hear about Chicago?
No.
Their teachers were on strike for like 10 days, I think. They didn't have school because of it.
Oh my god, I didn't hear about this at
And
all.
and they resolved it. And the first day they went back to school was yesterday, or no, today.
Wow.
So they had off for 10 days, and the first day they got to go back is right after Halloween.
Yep.
That's so unfortunate.
Jesus Christ.
I think they got what they were negotiating for too, which is nice.
Hopefully.
Higher wages and everything, the usual.
Rutgers didn't get that.
Did they just not strike, or did it just
Yeah,
not
the
pan
union
out?
voted not to strike, and they settled on a deal that was not their full demands.
What did they get any of it at least?
Yeah,
Assuming
they got opportunities for higher wages for full-time staff, but I think part-time staff pretty much got absolutely fucked,
Which is like the majority, I
which
feel
is
like.
pretty much the whole reason they were actually doing it. And
Yeah.
also any grad students or PhD candidates who work at the school got fucked too. There was a big part of like they need higher wages to actually be able to pay for their education that you're offering them, and you're their employer. You're failing to do that.
Yep.
No, they got shafted pretty hard. And then all the while it was under the guise of, okay, we're not going to raise tuition though.
And they did.
And then they raised tuition and said it was because of this. They said blame your teachers for wanting more money.
That's
Despite
absurd.
that Rutgers has millions of assets just locked up in accounts.
Isn't
They
like
just have money.
one of the biggest problems with schools now that they are like inflating administrative costs and hiring more part-time teachers so they don't have to pay
That's the problem
what they would normally would.
with the
That's
US,
like the whole thing,
the
right?
US university system. That is the
Yeah.
thing.
How people are getting fucking rich off of just being on a useless board for
Yeah.
a school.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll send you my one in my writing for the general public class that I'm taking this semester. We all have op-eds, and my one classmate is a socialist, and his topic is on the Rutgers president and how he fucked Rutgers. Once it's done, I'll send you it. It's really interesting, the data he shows about how this guy raised so much money for Rutgers and none of it went ever towards cutting costs for students, raising wages for faculty. It's
The fuck did it go
remarkable.
toward?
Shit like getting Rutgers into the Big Ten, increasing the
Probably
administration,
building a new stadium.
giving out bonuses. That was the big thing. I've probably said it a few times because he was the one who told me, was that after this strike happened and they decided they were going to raise tuition to cover the costs of the increased wages, they then awarded Barchi himself and the top level administrators of the university a collective $5 million.
What the fuck?
The total demands of the strike from the union was $3 million.
And they said they didn't have the money for
They
it.
didn't have the money. They didn't give in. They fucked over half of the people involved, and barely gave in to the other half, and then just gave
That's
$5 million away. Isn't that crazy too? That really their demands totaled something like a few $1,000,000.
Yeah, for like the fucking size of Rutgers.
This president, he he starts off his paper, because I read the draft. He says when Bob Barchi took his position as the president of Rutgers, Rutgers was bringing in like $90 million in fundraising, and as he leaves now, it's up to like $290 million. Like, it's an insane increase over a short amount of time. And he's like, however, what this truth hides is another truth that none of that has seemingly gone to the people it's supposed to, the students and the faculty.
I guess you could probably see like a similar fucking rise in administrative positions.
Oh yeah. No, that is the issue. That is why people say there is a like a college bubble. It's not just kids getting educations that cost so much and then not having the money to pay it off. The effect will come to the universities when they are not getting money from their students enough to pay anymore for their massive administrative costs, and it's going to destroy them.
Yep.
So that'll I mean, there is no other country on earth that has this problem with their higher education. We are unique in how absolutely fucked we are with saying, "Yep, education, college degrees is only a good thing for everyone in society. Everyone benefits from a smarter population that specializes in higher level tasks and gets the education to prove that." And we decided that to accomplish that, you should be indebted for your whole life, unless you manage to get yourself into a very unique position, which most people don't, where you can avoid that. So, like I was talking with my one friend's from Colombia in school, and I asked him, I was like, "What is how long do you need to work in Colombia to pay for a semester of college?" Because right now, average full-time salary is about a year of college. So that means like 6 months of labor. All of the money you earn is like a semester of college. If you didn't have any other bills.
After tax or before tax?
Well, like I'm talking about in America, so it's like, it varies. Like NGIT,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
right? That's what, like $15,000 tuition and board, room and board, right? It's about that, I guess.
I don't remember. Probably gone up.
It's a little less than maybe that, but anyway, I asked him for Colombia. He said it's about a week. The money you earn from working a job in Colombia for a week is enough to cover a semester of college in Colombia at a state school.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
And that's pretty much the situation across the board for most state universities in foreign countries. And that's how it used to be in America. The idea was that you shouldn't have to work more than, I forget how many hours, a few hundred hours to pay for a semester of education in college. Now, it's thousands of hours. You need to work thousands of hours to pay for your education.
Before, during, and after.
Yes, literally.
Sorry.
No, the idea was that you should be able to maintain a full life, maintain the costs of a full life, like normal lifestyle as an American, with a full-time job and go to college. That should be the expectation of cost. College should not make it impossible for someone working full-time to pay for college. And we decided over the course of the last 30 years that that's stupid, and that no, you should be in debt for a decade or two if you decide to go to college. If there's any place to look for like deep concern about the future of America, it's that. Because what does that say? Like, there are so many people I know who are genuinely like, I'm not going to go to college.
It costs too much.
Literally. Now, you can't blame people, really.
I feel like we also have a shortage of laborers too.
We literally have a shortage of high-level labor, like IT and STEM and shit.
Yeah.
That's like, people are like, oh, unemployment's so low. It's like, yeah, we're actually in the other direction where we have...
Isn't underemployment super high?
Yes, it's bad. Which is why usually immigration has been part of the lifeblood of maintaining America's economic dominance. We just import extra labor But no, that's stupid. What am I doing right now? I'm just fucking. I can't jump.
You can't jump on honey blocks.
You can't.
Apparently not.
You can't like jump off of them
You can't jump up a block. Like a full
because
block.
you're like stuck to it.
Yeah.
So you can't.
Honey
Yeah.
blocks changed the game, dude.
I love the memes. Like I didn't even know they were added until I just saw a bunch of meme videos.
Yep.
I was like,
I saw them
I'd
get added, and I
watch."
was like, they're just slime blocks but a different color. And
No,
I guess a lot of people were like, they're just slime blocks with a different color.
they do everything
so-
slime blocks could never do.
Well, now
Okay.
they do. I guess a bunch of people were like, what's the point of this block? So then they were like, all right, they don't stick to slime blocks now.
Oh,
So they got rid of the push limit. And you can do whatever the fuck you want in the
Wait.
game now.
there's no limit like slime blocks.
There's a limit, but like you can combine it with slime blocks
Oh, and
to
you
essentially get rid of whatever the push limit used to be.
so it's like you can interchange them. And
Yeah,
that-
the people are making like almost infinitely expandable
Oh my god.
piston doors at this point.
Oh my god. Oh.
It's absurd. And it's like it happens so quick now. It's like you can make like a 5x5 piston door that opens as quick as like a 3x3 used to.
I want to make a 3x3 one for my castle.
It's crazy. Look up some like just I'll just see it on Reddit because I'm subscribed to the
I'll have
Minecraft
to,
sub.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm sure it's nuts.
I gotta get another pick.
Oh boy.
We gotta put somewhere in the Nether Hub place to get boats. The dispenser.
Yeah,
I know we
used to
can't really
have a
dispense
chest
them.
full
Yeah,
of
I don't
them,
know what happened.
and everyone
I don't know what
stole them.
Yeah. Guilty as charged.
I thought it was
Oh man, these boats.
he literally just brings them all back to his base and stores them in the chest. Just imagine that. You know, I'm mostly doing this for Sean because I think he'll really benefit from having access to an infinite supply of lanterns. That glow yellow. Is that one shader pack? Maybe this one even does it. Yeah, it does. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sakes, that was an accident. You already went through a whole pick digging out that tunnel? Hello? Oh shit, did Discord do the thing? Yeah, it did. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, it did the thing.
Yep. I figured. I
Classic.
relogged and nothing happened, so like you didn't hear it. I'm pretty sure. So I was like, I don't think he heard me.
It
So
just,
I just
it always
I put
happens to me and I don't know why.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's weird.
Just fucking shit. Discord is shit.
Before, when I asked if Joey had his shots, I was referencing R. Kelly, but I don't know if he got it.
No. I thought you were referencing vaccines cause autism.
Well, it was kind of a little bit of both.
Well, it was wrong. So. R. Kelly's a good man. Okay, just peed on a few girls.
If that, really.
Exactly. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
What a meme as old as time.
I don't know why it was in my head. Just imagine my brother, I guess.
Sounds
your
about right,
parents?
honestly. That's gotta be fake, right? Like,
I always thought it was.
I think probably like the first time I saw it was like, that probably happened. And then I saw it again and I was like, this looks very staged.
Yeah.
Especially when he asked, where are your parents? Like,
Yeah, exactly right. Because it's like, that's your response. You didn't just kind of like walk away like an
Yeah.
adult.
like a normal fucking news person would.
That's like there was a meme recently of someone calling both Domino's and Pizza Hut on their like 2 different phones, and they started arguing and flipping out at each other and cursing and shit. And I was like, this is just 2 guys, 2 of your buddies.
Yep.
And you just changed their contact names. They both the thing that gave it away was they answered at the exact same second.
Ah.
On
Well, you
both
know it's fake
phones.
too because Donkey does that and it never devolves into that.
Yeah, no.
It's always just confusion for a few
Yeah,
minutes.
because
and
why?
then they
These
stop.
are like minimum wage employees. They don't care about your stupid little. Like they're not idiots either. They probably realize.
How many calls Donkey must make where people find out it's him and he can't put it in the video?
Is this Donkey? Oh
Ah. No, it's Big Yoshi.
shit! Yeah. Oh wow, the ocean really looks great with this shader. Just love the ripples. I gotta get rid of this iceberg though. It's in the way.
We need a mob switch in the nether.
Do it. That would have
Do you know how
helped
to
me
make a
so
mob
much
switch?
in building this.
Do you know what a mob switch consists of nowadays?
Not in the, no. I know the witch thing. That's why we always kept them.
That's one of them. And I guess it's not really easier, but it is in its own way. Shulkers.
Oh.
Yep. And what because Nembon's made a bunch of videos about it.
You gotta get them.
How to get them and like how it works.
Yeah.
Because they teleport to blocks. You just make the blocks that they're on invalid, and you only give them
The option to move to where you want them to.
yeah. So like you'll give them the option to move from loaded chunks to unloaded chunks, and then the mob switch is turned off, and vice versa turned off. Just like the amount of effort.
How many fucking do you need to collect though?
Yes, exactly. You need to go get fucking 90 shoulders.
Millions of children.
He like did the math and counted it all out, and he had to go find like an extra base, I think, at the end, an extra city, because they accidentally die in transport a good amount of times.
Oh, that's good. God damn it, Nembom. Giving the rest of us a bad name.
I don't think they're really that possible anymore, though, because I'm pretty sure chunk loading. I don't know if chunk loading is possible anymore.
Yeah, I remember watching a few mob farms that were based off of like chunk loading, making insane rates because, you know, the game thinks there's so many possible places to spawn mobs, but only a few valid ones. So the fucking area, like it was for witch farms.
Yes.
I think the Hermitcraft guys did it, not on like their server, like, just like a video or something. Maybe not
The
them.
Psycraft guys have done it where
That's
like,
who it was.
and it was like, it's the one where like literally like thousands of witches are spawning a second.
Yes, and then they show
And
you
dying
the
immediately.
thing, and it's this huge mechanism.
Yep.
I think they actually did it all vanilla too.
Yeah.
Like,
They do everything all vanilla. Absurd.
yeah, it's fucking.
And I remember when I was watching it, I think their headcanon on the way they do it is that it's a feature and not just put it in for them to find. Like that's how they present it to people. Not always intended mob spawning.
Yes.
Oops.
I think we all appreciate that.
I've almost got the tunnel finished.
Really?
Yeah,
Nobody believes that.
I believe it.
You don't count.
Fuck. Sean believes it.
You're not a person. Sean's not here. Sean's dead. Your
That's
evil
not
twin killed him.
It wasn't a twin.
Clone.
I don't know what it was. Sorry.
What?
I haven't gotten that far in the lore.
Oh, he's nothing.
It's a figment of everyone's imagination.
Well, he is dead.
Yes.
Or
Sean
he's
is
dead.
dead. No, he died.
Listen. If the Emperor can
Oh my
come
god.
back, negative is not dead. Okay.
That was the best part of April. Was just coming up with calling him Nega. The Jewish spirit that did that. It was great.
Was it?
I feel like he suggested it. Yeah. Him or John Luke. It just came randomly from one of them. And I was like, it's perfect.
That's exactly who he is.
I think whoever did it, maybe it was, I don't know, maybe it was Sean. Someone, it wasn't like they came up with the idea. They were like, oh, he's Negatom, so you could just call him Nega. And I was like, yes.
You're negative.
Yes, he's my Nega.
I couldn't believe John Luke betrayed himself for him.
Yeah, but he proved himself good in the end. And then he sacrificed himself. And whatever it takes, we're going to bring him back. Even though
Whatever it takes.
we're not, but...
Should have hinted at that. Like an end credit scene.
Yeah. We should have.
You know? We've given the fans something.
Something to look forward to.
Everyone was like, don't. Please don't. Don't do that. So that was the comment I left, I think.
What a waste of time.
I don't think I left it.
Alright, the tunnel is actually no, it's not done. I gotta dig out the sides. But the main bulk is done.
It's not done at all. You just decided where it would go. Haven't even dug a single netherrack block yet.
Stop exposing me.
I can't help it. You're a fraud.
How many bricks do I have? Maybe I can lay those down.
Did you hear they're
Nope,
removing brick from the game?
What?
They're-
They're removing brick, iron trapdoors, buttons, slabs, ice, and all sandstone from the game. Oh, wood and lamps too.
No, they're just removing brick because they're adding honey blocks.
They
Figure
can't.
it's just
The
redundant.
game doesn't. The chunks won't load fast enough if they both exist. So
This game ain't big enough for the both of us. You get it.
I get it.
So you have to say goodbye. They're also removing Junjaboo, so that's another.
Shit, Sean's gonna be a little upset. I think.
No more
You know how he
Junjaboos.
gets.
What do you want?
She wants to say hi.
I don't want to say hi to the dog. She sucks.
She sucks. I hate her.
She does. She was just crying earlier today.
What a pussy.
I don't
Suck
know
it up.
why.
Bitch. Fucking bitch. Literally a bitch. 'Cause you're a bitch. No, like literally.
Girl. Everyone on stream, this is my dog. You can't see her, but she's here. Can you hear me? Oh, no. I can't. I didn't check the chat until just now.
Oh yeah. Oh, you just realized that independently?
Yeah, no.
Oh, nice. All right.
I can tell. Hi,
I'm waiting for the dog to show up on stream.
She's not gonna. Here, come here, Gardy. Up on the ottoman. Get up on that. I'll just pick up the. Here she is.
I like the way the Nether portal works.
She can't. She's hiding from the camera, literally.
Yo, what a fucking.
Hey, say hi. There she is. Alright. What? You want me to show you you? Hold on.
Oh, little girl. Oh my god, she immediately starts hiding. It's adorable.
That's you. That's who you are.
I love holding my dog in front of the mirror
It's like
because he like
so-
kind of refuses to look at it.
Oh, he knows it's another dog and he's intimidated by it. He's like, who the fuck is that badass?
You got another dog without me?
Oh yeah, the Nether portal. It's like glass.
Oh, when you said, "Do you want me to show you you?" You meant the camera.
Yeah, that's you.
Shit, dude. I really let myself go.
Back to work. Fine, I'll do it myself.
I was trying to remember a song today,
Portals?
and the only thing I remembered about it was that there are claps in it.
Portals.
Close. And I was listening to Q1043 when I was trying to remember it, and I knew I had heard it on the station, so I texted them, and I was like, "What's that song with the claps?" It's like not useful to anyone, obviously.
Then.
They responded though, and they were like, "Could you elaborate a bit more?" And I was like, "I know it's not the Friends theme. I know that's not the song I'm thinking
Oh
of.
my god.
And I know it's a classic rock song, and that's all I know about it. Like I couldn't remember any lyrics."
Yeah.
And they were like, he literally responded. Have you listened to Q1043, right?
Yes.
The guy literally responded. He was like, "Well, it's not ringing any bells with Jim." And I was like, "Well, I am lost then. Like, I don't know if I'll ever get a resolution." And I text Matt, and I sent Matt like a audio recording of me doing the claps, and it goes like this.
Best friends.
And it's not Friends. And it happens like a few times throughout the song, and it's "Take the Money and Run."
Oh.
And I somehow remembered the one part of the song that no one remembers.
Yeah, I don't know claps.
Exactly. I was like, I started, because I literally just Googled it. I was like, songs with claps. And there's like a songs facts page
And it's
of
like,
all songs with
it says
claps.
that is not a song with claps.
No, that is.
No, but the
Could you
website
imagine?
even says.
Yeah. And I'm starting to listen through all of them, and I see "Take the Money and Run," and I think to myself, no, that's not it. I was like, but I'll just listen to the song anyway. And it was, and I was like, oh my god, I'm an idiot.
That's awesome. Could not be this one. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. That was too much.
Is it? Isn't it 5?
I don't know. I don't watch Friends.
I've never seen an episode of Friends. That's just a fact.
I hope it's a fact. Otherwise, Sean's gonna kill you.
God, fucking the amount of pigment.
You trying to get some skulls?
No, I'm just trying to dig out the tunnel.
You can get some skulls pretty easily. Can you not do that, dude? Take the dog with you. No, she doesn't. She's just waiting for you. Take her with you.
This is her.
Get out of here, dog. No. Disgusting. No. Get out of here. I'm on the phone. Yeah. Everyone's laughing at you. It's like 10 people. They didn't hear that part. They can't hear you anymore. I muted you.
Hey Nick, who's talking?
I muted you. Just leave and she'll follow you. Thanks, Bailey. Did you hear that?
Was that your older or your middle brother?
It's my dad.
Oh, I was like, ooh, I've never heard. I thought it was Joey at first.
My dad's being an asshole. You know, Six is hilarious. He's gonna tell me about how dumb the dumbo rats are later.
The who?
Instead of Democrats, he calls them dumb old rats. It's the most clever thing on anyone's ever done.
That's definitely something like Judge Janine says.
I don't know. He's pretty he's like I don't know, he came up with it.
Judge Janine thinks she came up with it too, Nick. It's okay.
I'm sure every single person who says it thinks they came up with it. You know what I mean? Like it's probably
Yeah.
not a very original thing.
See, at least your dad tries to hate the Democrats. My dad is just like, they're not gonna win. I'm just like, why? He's just like, they're not. He's like, because Biden's gonna be the guy. I'm just like, Biden is polling low in Iowa. And he's just like, that doesn't mean anything. I'm just like, oh, okay.
I mean, I don't think Biden should be the guy. But,
Oh yeah, no, I don't either. I don't think he will be. He doesn't have much money right now compared to some of the other candidates, and he is not polling well in Iowa.
Oh yeah, like you said.
Yep. That's
Well,
usually, sadly, what determines it.
there you go. It's kind of what my piece I was telling you about the other kid for Rutgers.
Yeah.
I wrote mine on the way the Electoral College devalues our vote.
Yes.
Is a lot like the Senate just before the Civil War. Because the Senate was rigged
Oh, fuck. Oh, I hit a pigman.
to always
Keep
be
talking, I'm
50-50, you know? 50 votes for slaves. Well, it wasn't 50 states back then, but it was half of the Senate was slave states and half of it was free states. And they always made sure to maintain that balance. And so because of that, no matter how many millions of people more lived in the North and wanted to get rid of slavery, the Senate was rigged so that the vote could never even happen. Couldn't even decide. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like the point of my paper is like, we don't really think about it, but like that is fucked. That is undemocratic as hell. Like, yeah, you know this issue that affects the entire country? We're just not allowed to even talk about it. Because it would piss off like 10 states in the South. So, I compared it to how Trump purposefully knew you didn't have to worry about higher population states because their votes literally don't matter as much.
I feel like that's every candidate at this point.
It is, but I just used a tweet from Trump that says somebody who's this aware of the issue is blatantly disregarding the will of the people. You know?
And then he did that.
Well, he actually tweeted it after he won. Like a
Oh,
retard.
oh, what? That makes no sense.
The tweet, it's such a clutch tweet. I didn't even have it when I wrote the piece. I wrote the piece and I was like, it'd be really cool if I could have some tweet to like show. And so
and there always is one with him.
Yeah, well, exactly. So I just started advanced searching his past tweets. And I was just using different keywords and I came up with it. And it's literally, if I remember off the top of my head, I think it's, people are saying that I only won because of the Electoral College. If I knew I needed the popular vote, I would have campaigned in New York, Florida, and California and won even bigger and more easily. Which is just, it's just an admission that, hey, I don't care about those states. Fuck the popular vote.
All the pigmen hate me. I don't know what to do.
You just leave the area. Just like run all the way down the tunnel towards like Sean's base for a little bit and then come back. You know, use your boat or something.
I don't have a boat. I'll just run towards yours.
Oh my god. Where? Where are they?
What? Oh, the Guardians.
No, fucking pillagers spawned on top of the monument. The drained section of the Guardian monument.
Oh.
Pillagers. They spawn everywhere. It's ridiculous.
Yep. They really do.
I don't know why Notch decided he had to be freaking so overwhelmed by that. You know, I thought he was on our side.
What? Did I just accidentally hit him? No, he just he attacked me again. How long do I have to de-aggro for?
You just like literally need to leave the area so that all the ones that are aggro can despawn.
I guess the one didn't.
Yeah, that can happen. That happened to me once where it was like, you know, I came back and he was close enough, and actually it worked out that like I got away from him even though he had hit me, and everyone else wasn't pissed off in addition to it. Like they didn't inherit his pissed offness.
I think they changed that in a way, like how it spreads. It can only spread by line of sight now, I think.
Oh, that's why, because it was in a tunnel. It was in like the nether tunnel.
Yeah.
And so then once I went towards the fortress, I guess they couldn't see him, so. You know what? I hate this game.
I went past the witch farm, so I think I should be good now.
Oh.
You excited for the bug fix update that nobody asked for? Why don't we get more features? I don't get it. It's like they don't care about the game.
Are you just doing this, or is that like the stance of the subreddit now?
Oh, I'm hoping it's not, but it might be. Honestly.
What, Colin? I'm playing Minecraft, and I'm here with Tom. Say hi, Tom.
Why are you still aggro? How did you not despawn? What the hell?
Say hi to Colin.
Hey, Colin.
I'm not Thor anymore because I was never Thor. He hacked my stream. And that was him streaming on my account. Remember those webisode bits they made of Thor and his roommate? Just tell him to be more civil. Hello? Can't hear you, Tom. I don't know if you can hear me. But, hello?
Did we both leave?
Yeah, we did.
All right, that worked.
I don't know which one of us had the problem then.
Yeah, it's all right. I heard you.
So it's probably me. Usually usually though, when it happens, the green circle still and your name still lights up. I just can't hear you. But that time it was just staying gray. So,
Oh, interesting.
just a whole nother different issue, I guess. What the hell?
Yeah, I feel like the green circle lighting up is a good indicator for you that something's fucked.
Exactly. You didn't say anything else. Oh, very cool. Thank you.
That's pretty civil.
We're doing pretty good, aren't we? We're like really good at the game.
And he's being civil. So
Avengers Civil War.
yes.
That's what the movie should have been called. Because let's be honest. Was Captain America
Actually, no, he wasn't one of the main characters. He actually wasn't in the movie at all.
The only time Chris Evans was actually on set was to receive the hug from Paul Rudd.
When he signed on as Captain America all those years ago, that was the one stipulation. Paul Rudd, gotta touch my boobs, give me a hug.
I think
And
he
then I'll
hugs
do
him,
it.
right? He just shakes his
Yeah,
hand, maybe.
He like grabs his chest too.
Yeah, that's what he does. I want Paul Rudd to grope me.
Great.
Why? How are we gonna incorporate him?
I don't care. You gotta do it.
I'll make a man.
Who?
And then proceeds to invent the character of Batman for Paul Rudd.
He goes back in time to make it a character that has always been around.
Yes, that's part of what he did in the past. And he stayed there with Peggy.
Yep, exactly. Alright, it's 11 blocks in between.
I just think it's really, you know, like, he let all the terrible things he knew was going to happen now. You know?
Yeah. Totally.
Like Hydra infiltrating
True.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
True.
How are they going to address that?
They will. Definitely will.
Forget who I was saying this with. Might have been with Sean or something. That I honestly feel like Phase 4 should just not exist. You know what I mean? Like, we should have a break.
Yes.
The
No, that's how
next-
I felt after I watched it. Immediately after I saw Endgame, I was like,
We should have, like,
I
5
need a break.
years where none of these movies... Like, Marvel can make movies and shit, but they don't tie into each other at all. You
Yeah.
know, or very little. No, we're not setting up. Because Phase 4 implies that we're now already setting up another big Phase 6.
even though they said that they're not, but like,
You know what I mean?
they probably are, even if they say they're not.
Oh, we didn't see it coming. Yeah, because they lied to us. But still, it's masterclass. Deception. They just lied to us. No.
That's all they did. There was nothing going on. Just straight up lies.
They just told us not to look for anything and then hid stuff anyway. Like Spider-Man leaving the MCU was actually a tactical part of the story. It's not just some politics of the movie-making industry in our world. It's actually relevant to the plot of the movie.
Could you imagine convincing executives of that?
We're gonna let them leave, but we'll get them back. I don't know. This doesn't sound like a good idea.
No, trust me. Should be fair. Kevin Feige, goddamn genius. So.
Well, the only good Avengers movie was the first one. And,
God.
did he direct that?
Yeah, actually, he did.
I don't remember that. What are you doing here? Why drain water? It's a very complicated thing. I want to.
I got it. Don't even worry about it. I got it.
Oh, you're gonna type it out?
Yeah.
Water bad. Yes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The water allows for the bad things, these things, to spawn. See, they spawn in water. And when they live here, they do this. Watch, it's gonna hurt. Oh, did you see that?
You go, Those are the noises they make.
So.
Well, they can't hear.
Yo, what's up, HKL Supreme? HKL Supreme. How are you today? Yo, right back at you, brother. Or sister. I don't judge based on gender.
Except for when it's
It's a little out of the usual for us, but today we're keeping it a little civil in the chat.
Yeah, we don't really appreciate gang language also. So if you could just say hi or hello like a normal person,
Yes.
I will time you out.
Do you know how to hack? Ban him. Ban him. Ban him.
I'm doing it. I'm working on it. I'm sorry. Okay, he's timed out.
I don't know how to fucking hack. Why would I hack? You're a hack. We don't hack on this stream, you bastard.
It's alright. He got it. He gets the message. Just don't give him the time of day. It's not worth it.
Can't fucking believe that shit.
I know.
Probably like 11. You know, you don't have to do that. You could just replace the water with air using commands. Oh, I didn't realize.
That's literally like when I the fucking thing I found with the lamps and I put it on Reddit, and one of the comments was literally just use creative.
Yeah,
it's like
literally.
what? You're a special.
We've always got
Kind that not even other artists want to be around.
That kind of happened in my one class the other day. There's another student who likes to find things problematic with what you say very often.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll say, like I don't know, just anything. She'll be like, well, you got to make sure you're not normalizing this thing, right? This odd behavior, and it's like I think you know I wasn't, and I think you also know nobody would take it that way. But all
Just
right.
the fact that she's suggesting it is more normalizing it. Than
Yeah,
anything.
literally. It was kind of annoying recently because the whole point of what we've been doing is criticizing each other's papers.
Yeah.
She'll say that to somebody, or like it happened to me a couple times, whose paper we're not even talking about. Like say, you know, a guy's talking about his paper, I offer a suggestion to him, then we both agree that maybe it's not a good idea, then she chimes in that, yeah, also it's because of this thing. And it's like,
So it's like
completely
we don't
useless. Nobody benefited from that. And it happened recently that she pretty much accused me of like, I don't even know. I was like, this guy's paper is about prison reform, and he's actually, you know, in favor of getting rid of like all youth and juvenile prisons altogether. He doesn't think they should exist.
Yeah.
Makes a pretty reasonable argument, but his piece talks specifically about the experience of trans people of color in the prison system, and it's like pretty awful. And a bunch of people were talking about how it might be useful to provide another example of somebody who isn't trans, and maybe he's even white, just to show like this isn't a unique experience. It's often worse for people of color who are trans, but it's still bad for everyone, because he was specifically talking about solitary confinement, how awful psychologically solitary confinement is.
That is just horrible for anyone.
Yes, for children especially. And the reason it's worse for trans people is society tends to isolate them, or at least make them feel isolated.
Yep.
And that's why they're acting out and have criminal behavior. And so then you're just intensifying that experience even more for them. It's awful.
Yep.
So anyway, he keeps replying though, saying, I don't want to take away from the experience of the trans people though by offering up another perspective like that. Plus, we have a very hard word count. Fitting in an extra paragraph like that would be really hard. So I said, just a suggestion, I was like, what if you withheld the identity of the first example you give of them being trans until the end of the paragraph? So it kind of creates the, idea that, like, a person can impose their own image of a child on this person, and then when you reveal that they're trans, it kind of helps with the idea of, like, oh, this is the experience of everybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everyone, I say that, and his response was actually, I think that being honest and upfront about the identity of this person throughout the entire piece from the beginning is what I want to do more so, though. And I was like,
Valid.
right, valid. Very,
Yeah.
That's the approach you want to take. I completely agree. I even said, I was like, this might be countered. You might have already considered this. And then that's when I suggested it. But then immediately this girl follows it up with, well, you don't want to normalize the idea that, like, cis white people are inherently more innocent, though. And I just go, no, you wouldn't want to do that. Like, so she was criticizing me now at this point. And I said, no, you wouldn't want to do that. And first, we already also decided he wasn't going to do this. And then the best part was, like, 3 other kids in the class say, no, I don't think that was what was being said at all. I think he was...
I don't even see how it would do that.
It's
also.
the opposite. It's forcing people to confront their notions about potentially believing that white cis people are more innocent. So, it was nuts because it was a very palpable awkward silence after she said that, and then I just went, no, you wouldn't want to do that, and that's when the 3 other people, including the guy himself, whose paper we were talking about, were like, no, I get what he was saying. He's just saying, you're making people confront their own notions, but different reasons for why I don't want to do that. And then we just kind of had to awkwardly move on. Because even the professor, I think, was like, what? But yeah, it's just like that. It's like, people just, they like to think that they're so woke they know why you're problematic.
Yeah.
And they're going to point out why your thing is stupid.
So just having a normal conversation.
Yeah. She does it constantly, too. I mean, it's just, I like to think that grad class is a much better experience on the whole because people are usually way more intelligent as compared to what you deal with in undergrad.
Yeah.
But there's another person who, in these, like, criticism circles, their criticism is usually just asking the person what they want us to say.
Oh.
They'll be like, what do you want from us as readers of your paper, though? And the person almost always immediately kind of just has to pause for a second and be like, what? Like, one thing they always say is, how do you feel about the topic? That's like another thing they'll ask a lot.
Come on.
How do you feel about your topic? I'm like, are you just making sure the professor knows you participate by talking as
literally,
often as possible with the lamest comments? This is the same person that your criticisms were all supposed to be written down before class,
Mm-hmm.
and it was supposed to be at least a page, single-spaced letter, essentially. Doesn't have to be a full page, but close to it. And for me, her response was half a page double-spaced. It was like a paragraph. And again, she just asked questions. She didn't even criticize anything. She didn't offer any advice. Just the big thing with mine, actually, that like half the class, and I kind of know why, is because it's actually a double like subject class, so it counts as history and English, because it's writing for the general public with the context of like what a historian would write for a general audience. And so half the class are like English majors, or like American studies, like more humanities even than history kind of stuff. So when I talk about the Civil War and the Electoral College, the thing almost half of them said was, I don't like to associate with electoral politics, but your topic seems interesting. And, like, firstly, I don't really know what that means. I don't actually, you know, for the person who wrote about the Electoral College, I don't know what's saying I don't like to associate or involve myself with electoral politics mean. Like, I don't know what that, was that,
I have no idea. That
you don't
doesn't
like
make
to
sense.
vote?
Yeah.
The only, I should probably Google it and see if there's some sort of article that, like, these people are drawing from this kind of stance from. Because what I assume, based on that statement, is they're the kind of person who likes to go out and protest and be a part of activism, and they like to campaign for stuff rather than, you know, voting for representatives who actually align themselves with their ideals. That's, I guess. You would think doing both is the best way to get things done.
I feel like, yeah, they're both part of the process. Because, like, not everyone can vote in what you want, so you have to
I don't know.
get your voice heard in some other way.
That's like for my final project, because we have to do like another op-ed kind of thing. And I think for my last one, I want to write about how the general public way too much so overvalues the presidency, rather than like the legislature, just in general.
Yeah, I feel like nothing would be happening if the House. Which one did we overturn? I forget.
I don't even remember either which one overturned.
Whichever one we overturned, like if that didn't happen, it like everyone would be even more mad.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause
So,
that was
like,
the problem for the first 2 years, was that
yeah,
he
it
had
was just, everything was Republicans.
full control to just pass through whatever you want. Like, that's the thing. This is what I mean, is like, you realize if you had a Democratic majority in the House and the Senate, he would have no ability to do anything. He would.
Yeah. That happened to Obama, didn't it?
Yep.
So
it's just
happened
like
in our lifetime.
it happens, and it's useful. It's also bad. You don't like it when your government locks up. But if you've decided that your presidency is falling towards somebody who doesn't represent the values of the majority of the country, then it's a good way to mitigate the damage that's going to come from that. But people kind of just forget. Like, I wanna honestly say to these people in my class even, and be like, you say you don't care about electoral politics. Do you even know who your congressman is for your district? Do you know who your senator, your state senator are? Like, what does that mean? You don't care, or you just don't have the energy to do it? Because, like, I'm fully willing to admit that I don't have the energy or desire to participate in activism. I don't protest. I don't do marches.
Yeah, I don't either.
But, like, I'm not lying about the reason for that. I just don't want to. It's literally it. I
Does
honestly
not interest me.
believe, though, that it's not as effective. I mean, you can sit here and shout and scream. But if your freaking elected officials don't even care about what you're talking about, what the hell?
Yeah, I feel like protesting is more useful when you actually have
You have the allies in
influence on
the
stuff.
government, yes, to look and be, like, sympathetic to your cause.
Or even like teachers protesting is a huge statement, and it actually can change, because if they are protesting, nothing is happening.
Yes.
They're holding up a gigantic system
Well, the idea is
because
that
they're protesting.
you have, you know, a state-funded, you know, institutions, public education. If they're protesting, that just looks bad for the government. That's
Exactly.
the government saying our employees are restless. We have to do something. But if you're, like, trying to maintain, you know, your state's stance on abortion and stop your state legislator from overturning or making abortion illegal, you can protest all you want, but if your representatives in your state legislature are already hardline Republicans who were elected by super conservative Christians in other parts of your state, you're fucked. You can protest and scream, but they know who's voted for them, and they know that you didn't vote for them, and they don't care anymore.
Yeah.
That's why it's like term limits is a big thing that I don't understand why it got shot down in the 90s.
Because they were the ones deciding.
What almost happened, I did a paper on it actually a couple times. It's really interesting how there's like Newt Gingrich, if you remember him.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, he was like leading it.
Reddit loves to say that he cheated on his wife, right? On her
Oh
on
yeah,
her deathbed, I
something
think,
like
or
that.
something
Yeah,
like that.
all sorts of shit. But he was like a big proponent of it. Um, and what was happening was there was this organization going from state to state, pretty much like how marijuana has been legalized, and states were self-imposing term limits on their senators and congressmen that they were sending to the federal government. They were saying,
Nice.
if you're going to represent our state, you have to accept to this limit to your term.
Yep.
And what happened was they got sued by a collection of some other states, or I don't even know. Maybe some other organization. I don't remember anymore. But it got to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said that states do not have the legal right to impose restrictions on federal government employees, so they cannot force them to not run for additional terms. Essentially saying that if there's ever going to be term limits for federal representatives,
It's got to come from
it
the
has
federal.
to come from the federal government. I don't know why, other than the federal government was jacking themselves off, as they do.
Yep.
That is,
It's like the thing.
a further loss of states' rights. And that was all in the 90s. And so the best part was you had congressmen and senators. It was a big thing when you were running for the Congress and the Senate back then to say, I'm going to self-impose term limits. Even if the state we live in doesn't have it, or if this gets overturned by the Supreme Court, whatever, you should vote for me because you know that I will relinquish my control and not just become an incumbent who dominates for the next 40 years.
Which
But
all of them probably did it.
No, well, 40, gets overturned and it doesn't go through, and all support does, for any sort of federal bill drops. All those assholes kept rerunning. I think there was I talked about, like, in my one paper that there was literally only one guy in some state that really got railed for it because he was, like, mid-campaign and he dropped it.
Oh my god.
And he's like, actually, now that I know I'll never have to worry about it, I'm not. I will run as many times as I can.
It's very indicative of politicians in general.
Just got the snap from Spirit.
Yeah, I think I did
One
too.
who thinks protein kills you. You look more like
Oh no, that one I got before, yeah.
a Scot than a Matt. You have to change
That
your
lady's
name.
crazy. Did you get the other snaps about her from him?
Where she gave him the fucking paper
The
that just had a
printout?
single sentence on it. It was just a link, right?
No, it was like Google this.
Yeah.
And like it's this result.
What the hell? What is this? That's too long.
That's too many words for me.
Yeah. Were you up late? Did you hear, like, the crazy winds that were, like, howling around?
No, I went to bed at like 10:30.
Yeah, no, I ended up staying late so that I wouldn't be hungover. Which didn't work out too well because I ended up having a crazy headache as I was going to bed. But,
Nice.
yeah, it fucking, I don't know what changed, but I remember hearing earlier in the day that it was going to be, like thunderstorms in the New York area plus, like, super crazy winds over here. And it was, like, I had my windows open, it was just whipping around. And the consequence of that was, as I was driving around earlier today, was I realized pretty much all the leaves are gone now. Like,
Oh.
most of the trees still had a lot of leaves around here, or like they were coming down, but like driving down like Main Street and stuff here in Bloomingdale is like I was like they're all gone. They're just barren. The wind must have just ripped them the hell off the last few days, and then with last night it like crescendoed. And I was like, yeah, it's fall. It's over. But like I just think it's really cool that it's like November 1st.
Yeah.
Is when it happened. So.
When I got to work today, though, I didn't look at the trees, but I'm assuming there were no leaves on it because of the massive amount of wet leaves.
Oh yeah,
In the
right.
parking lot. Me just driving around like I'm gonna like fucking.
That's been pissing me off so much the last few days over here. Is all the roads are just coated in wet leaves. That's why today I was happy because the wind's still kind of around, but it's actually nice out now.
Yeah.
So they're dried up a little, and it's good. It's, I don't have a fear of slipping around. That's my fear all the time. Is that the leaves are just gonna fuck me.
The entrance to the Nether Fortress.
Yes.
Is it good where it is, or do you wanna? Is it like centered?
Do whatever you want to do.
Well, I just don't want to build the.
You can make it come from a different angle. You want to do a different end. That's just how.
I mean,
Kevin
if it works, it works. It's fine. I'll just build around that. Because it lines up decently well.
No, if you want to keep your tunnel on point or something, just go straight through and we'll work it. Just move it. It just literally needs to just be like a box, to walk in.
Yeah, I might have to move a block or two to the left, but I'll figure it out. We'll make like we'll add an elevator once the honey blocks come out, because you can make like actual elevators because there's no push limit anymore.
It's good. Get Spirk on that.
He's gonna be so happy. Alright, let's dig over.
Maybe I'll freaking wait then and make an actually massive piston door then, because I wanna add like an entrance gate for the Fort Vic.
Yeah.
Down base.
Look, it's crazy what some people are doing. It's like literally like a door up to the height limit.
I have to smelt these sponges now, so maybe I'll pull up a reel or something on the stream, since that's how we run our stream here.
Shit. Almost forgot I need to repair my pickaxe. Good idea.
I need to repair my freaking shovel. Wait, I'm missing some sponges. Didn't I have 47? How did I lose 4 sponges? What? I don't get it. How did I lose 4 sponges? 3 sponges. They're probably long gone now. Oh shit, it's raining. Good, it's night. Could sleep this rain.
I think the next thing I'm gonna have to do is fix the witch farm to actually be good, because I don't have any glowstone and I need a lot of lamps.
Yeah, that's something I've thought about too, how that just fucking doesn't work.
We're idiots, we just built it wrong.
Oh.
Technically, Azuma's the idiot.
Yeah,
but
he
whatever.
misled us.
He misled his shareholders.
What?
His shareholders, he misled his shareholders.
His shareholders.
Yeah, we're shareholders. We suck his dick is what I'm trying to say.
Sure. What I want to do is make a freaking kelp farm. That is the best smelting material.
Kelp blocks, right? Dried kelp
Yeah,
blocks.
dried kelp blocks.
Yeah, the only problem is you gotta craft them. But
Yeah, but
it's pretty easy with the.
They're 9x9 or 3x3, so
Yeah.
just fill your inventory and then open up the the freaking recipes book.
Yeah, I think the SciCraft server, they have like a mod that helps them with crafting. It automatically when they do stuff like that, it'll automatically like throw it out of their inventory.
That's good.
Yeah. So they craft like a whole like a bunch of shulker boxes. It crafts and throws it at the same time.
That's the next step in automation, is getting a block that'll auto-craft stuff.
They
Probably could be a good use for fucking villagers. You know?
yeah, probably.
Assign a chest to a villager, and they'll craft. You tell them the recipe to use.
That would honestly probably be the best way to do it.
Honestly.
I think Il Mango's made like a video or two about a block that would do auto crafting, and it's like it's not just like, you know, you power it with redstone and it does it forever. You have to like supply it with a recipe and a bunch of stuff. I don't know. He had a whole mechanism worked out for it, but it was honestly a lot less than what you would expect them to like want from an auto crafter.
Get like a lectern like block where you can have a book where you it's just a crafting table shape.
Yep.
And you stamp in the fucking recipe you want, and then that feeds into the thing, and you have to have your hoppers obviously always feeding in supplies or something. And you have to have
I think having the villagers do it is like a really good idea, actually.
Right? I should put that on Reddit. I just kind of came
Put it on our Minecraft suggestions.
Our Minecraft memes.
Yeah, true.
Because, like, you know, and then, like, as long as the appropriate supplies are in the chest, they will make the recipe, and you could just have using, like, signs, designate, like, an input and output chest.
That would be very difficult. That'd be too much for them to code.
Yeah, that would be. So, okay, you just have to have, like, maybe
that would have them have actual fucking professions.
Maybe that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, then like certain villager types can only craft certain things. Right? Like,
yeah, that'd be like perfect, honestly.
In that way, you should just give us access to their inventories.
Yeah.
Fucking rich.
We're adding professions, but not really. It's just a block that they go stand next to.
Yep. And they get a special outfit.
We updated. Well, they had special outfits. Now they just get special gems to signify their experience level.
Yes.
It's like, no, did we want this? Did people ask for this? I don't know. I don't really understand.
Get out of the way, you fucking pigman.
Hey, be
stop.
nice.
He was walking back and forth, literally getting in my way on purpose.
Yeah, technically it wasn't on purpose, but yeah.
It was on purpose. He knew what he was doing.
He is sentient.
He was aware of the effects on me he was causing.
Oh God.
I also might make like a minor path that allows me to go straight to the end farm, because going all the way to your the hub and then going there is
Like, that could work. It should be easy.
I just have to center it. That's why I laid out that one path that used to go on my path. So as long as I feel like if it intersects it like Kevin's, right? You know,
Yeah.
On the middle part.
I think overall, I just want the 4 main pads to go like 1,000 blocks in each direction.
Holy shit! The end.
The amount of fucking. I was just there.
In no, this shader pack.
Oh, I'm gonna look.
Yeah.
Look this, so I don't die. Let me see.
purple.
You always forget about the end.
You do. Why am I getting a ton of emails right now? It's making my face glow.
Whoa, that looks weird.
It
That's kind of
does.
annoying.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a glow.
Yeah, it kind of hurts my eyes. I feel like I need sunglasses.
Yup.
I think HKL Supreme left. And also, you have a downvote.
Good, he's a piece of shit.
Wasn't being civil. He got real fucking weird real quick, man.
He asked about hacks.
He said the N word a few times.
I only learned about it just recently, but I love that bot that counts.
Yes,
how many people
N-word
said
bot.
the N-word. Yeah. Or how many times a person said the N-word.
Yes, it's a good bot.
It is a good bot. Good bot. I'm like Tim Bot.
I wanted that on Rocket League as like a D-pad emote.
Good bot.
Be able to
Good
say
bot.
good bot. One team. Yeah.
Tim doesn't even play Rocket League. So,
Yeah, I bet he does. What a fucking idiot. He doesn't play Rocket League.
an idiot.
Everyone plays Rocket League. It's in the Constitution.
Literally.
I mean, this is coming from the guy that can't even make laws as a lawyer. So.
Yeah, exactly. His state is on fire.
Yup. Literally.
Can't even put it out.
Yeah, I'm surprised he still has school.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
When you go to the bottom of the, end, it amplifies the brightness of the pink. So like in the farm, but outside of it, like as I was leaving just now, it was like
Yeah,
my
I'll
eyes.
check.
You might catch
Oh my
it.
god, I can see it at the end of the hall.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
And once I leave, it's like insane.
Oh my god! Through the leaves, you can see it too.
Yeah, it's like what?
That's absurd.
Hey yo, yes, my sponge is done smelting. You ever try sleeping in the nether?
No, what happened?
Get an achievement.
Really?
Do I actually have
I think
the
I'm a
achievement?
fucking idiot.
Do I have the achievement? There's an achievement for it, right?
I don't actually think so. I mean, maybe. You might want to just try it to see,
I think there is. PewDiePie got it.
You idiot. He's probably playing modded.
I don't think so.
He goes into creative to cheat, so
Maybe he just never used a bed.
honestly, I would doubt that. He still gets sweet dreams in the nether.
I could swear. I'm actually gonna look it up. Alright, stream, hold
Like
on.
99% sure it's not a thing.
I didn't see it.
What happened?
I didn't see it in the advancements thing, but
Sometimes they're hidden, so.
oh, I don't have window capture on. I want everyone to be able to see what I'm doing. Display capture. Ah, yes, here it is.
Yeah, that is what you want.
Alright, we're gonna go to YouTube. I'm gonna do PewDiePie.
Look up the doors while you're there.
I will.
Evening.
Find something good.
He's locking your
Oh
weapon.
god damn
Expect a
it,
big
I
ping,
got
brother.
ads, I forgot.
Whole body's a weapon.
Gaming Week Supreme.
That's really cute.
I mean, look, pig people, fucking useless. Can I get? How do I? Oh, I can chop away the flame and lose half my pants. Do you feel good about your?
Oh, it already happened.
Like my.
I missed it. Skipped ahead.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Yep, here we go. Okay, he puts the bed down.
All right, good night, gamer. Ah!
Oh, Terminator Dark Fate. Can't wait to see that.
My own audience.
No, it's just that when you do it, when you die, it says you're
My
killed
own
by
supporter.
intentional
Can you
game
believe this?
design.
Scared me.
Oh,
dude.
that's the. It's like an Easter egg. More
Yeah.
So.
I don't know what I was expecting, but not. God damn.
He's so upset.
My house! No. Oh my god. God. Ah.
I think he pretty much gets everything back other than his diamond pick that he just crafted like 5 minutes earlier.
Oh, his face. He was like genuinely excited.
Damn you! Give me back my stuff, dude.
Minecraft piston door
If I don't get
Yes.
back my diamond pickaxe,
honey.
we're through, okay? I'm done.
Honey block piston doors are crazy. Mumbo jumbo.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Piston doors are
big is
awesome,
it?
but now with the new honey, probably cooler. In today's video, I'm going to build a bunch of interesting ones. Project number 1 is the big hipster door. Now for anyone who's new to the world of redstone, a hipster door is any piston door where all of the redstone is underneath the ground. So above the ground, you kind of just have the door frame,
Alright.
and then you can
So
surround it
really
with glass or anything that you want. There's no visible, and then some piston door.
We'll go back to another video.
With the door, it's that simple. Just because
Oh, so they just drop?
easy fixes and one beautiful sunset. This
What?
thing is now
He
fully
did a
functional
4x4 and it just pulls
and looking
down.
absolutely awesome.
Yes.
That
But
has
you could
to
do,
be
like,
one
you
of the
know,
coolest
half and half,
closing
go sideways,
sequences of
too.
any piston door in Minecraft. Moving that I did, and it seems
I'm just gonna skip ahead.
exact same system up at the top. It's probably going to be one of the biggest 4x4 doors ever created. And I'm glad. Oh
Yep,
gosh, this is
so
a
you can do
problem.
that.
I've sent my things
I,
into
I like
space.
the ones where they open in the middle.
Create
Are
a
great,
solid
too.
wall.
I want to see that. Oh, I got a mid-roll.
Well, it's over 10 minutes.
I fucking,
My goodness,
I
that made it sound a
always
lot
forget
more
how
complicated.
cancerous
I both
YouTube
love it and
actually
hate
is.
it when that happens. I love it because it makes me sound smart. I hate it because it means
Is he
that nobody
sick or
understands what I'm
something?
talking about. All it means
always
is I have
sick.
to send a
He's fucking
redstone
British.
signal to this piston, then I have to send a redstone repeating patterns. So you can have a 100 by 100 piston door if you wanted to, and it will be exactly the same to build as this one. You just have to do more
Oh, I
of
see
it.
the mid roll.
Honey blocks and slime blocks. What a time to be
Wait, I
alive.
wanna know about
So
the
there we
glass
have it,
house.
ladies and gentlemen. I really do
Come back.
hope that you enjoyed this video going over.
Jesus Christ, man.
The gigantic door I see in the fucking. Oh my god.
Here's one. How is this a bug fix? I feel like this is gonna introduce more bugs than has ever been in the game ever.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. It's a bug fix. It's a bug feature because it's a feature around a bug.
You see the video I'm watching now?
Still in the mumble one.
Oh, we'll see. I don't know if he's just got really shitty frame rate or what. It looks terrible though.
Oh, I think. Yeah. No, I know. I've seen these. No, this is just because Minecraft can't fucking render
Yeah,
the amount of shit that's happening.
just cutting.
Yeah.
So bad. Really need it to be that massive.
Yep.
That's awesome though.
Honey blocks, baby.
Alright, back to Minecraft. That's enough of that Minecraft. It's back to Minecraft.
True. Yeah. Let me get back in.
Tired of all this Minecraft getting in the way of my Minecraft.
tired of not having spruce wood.
Oh, just go deforest an entire biome. That's what I usually do.
I feel like that's slower than just building out 2x2s. Chop.
Yeah, it probably is just as fast. Because sometimes you get like finicky, and it's like,
Because there are always weird heights in the wild too.
Yeah. If you go to the artificially made forests of Fort Vic,
Tear those down.
I've been planting. Those have been meticulously curated and taken care of by me. They're monuments to my power, my
My
mastery over nature.
gigantic cock.
I just looked and noticed the webcam was on, and I was like, "What the fuck?" It's like
You fucking idiot.
fucking FBI.
Spying on me.
I love seeing all the Rutgers kids with the fucking tape over their laptop webcams.
People at work do that too. I'm just like,
Nobody cares about your face. It's your microphone.
Yep.
And tape doesn't do shit for that. If you were really careful, you would have.
Plus, like, anytime your
microphone
webcam is
mode.
on, it's like hard-coded to have the light on. There's literally no way around
Well, it's
that.
like
unless they hack
we
your
had this
actual
discussion
physical
like
hardware.
4 years ago. I feel like freshman year, where we were all like, you got to think that it's like if a current goes to the camera, it turns the LED on or whatever. It is.
Yes, that's exactly how it works.
There's no,
like,
you can't bypass the webcam light.
unless it's a physical hack.
Yes. Someone would have to physically cut the wire. Because
Like,
like,
you
why
don't
would
always
that?
know that it's on, but
Why
like,
would that be programmed?
exactly.
Why would you? Yeah. If webcam on, then light turns on.
That's
No.
how I would program it.
It's just you literally just like splice in a wire.
It's like an actual logic gate.
No, yeah.
It's a wire logic gate that can't be fucking undone.
It's an actual little person.
That's like the amount of people that don't realize that everything you're saying to like your Google Home or your Alexa is being recorded.
Even just around your
Every-
phone.
Yeah.
It's like recently, I guess it was one of the iOS updates to the OS of the for Android, but for my Pixel, I started getting notifications about how this app has the permission to use your voice recording 24/7. Would you like to change it to only when apps open? I was like, yes.
Yes.
So what fucking kind of drain does that have on my battery? That I've got like 20 apps that are always recording my voice, my audio.
Yeah, it was kind of like the Wild West on the Google Play Store for a while.
I know.
Because you could literally just whatever the fuck you wanted. It wasn't curated in the slightest.
So I've been.
There were like many apps that were just like utility. It was like literally like utility apps, like a flashlight app.
Yeah.
And they were found to record audio all the time, and they were connecting to servers in China, like legitimately,
There you go.
and sending data. And it's just like, why? People just give permission because the phone asks. It has the prompt.
It doesn't reveal
But-
to you the extent of which.
It doesn't not exactly what it's doing when it's using it. It used to be awful. It's a little better now.
Yeah, like I said, the fact that they were prompting me to potentially change that was nice. 'Cause like I said, I didn't realize. It was like even Google Maps. It was like, do you want Google Maps to always be listening to your voice, recording your voice? I was like, no. I never talk to Google Maps.
Yep.
I think one of the craziest ones was like one of the these like photo editor apps I've gotten. It's like you're not even hooked up to anything.
You don't even.
I used you to like crop out something in a photo for Instagram once.
You don't even go here.
Go here. Oh crap! I've got the chat covered again. Nope, no new updates.
Pigmen, get off. Get. Oh my
What
god.
do you think the Mojang Discord's like for all the guys who work at Mojang?
They're in a Discord?
I have to imagine, right?
It's probably like, wow, these fucking idiots think we care.
I think we're actually gonna add honey
Probably
blocks.
rampant with sexual abuse.
We're just gonna merge honey blocks and slime blocks 2 days after the first full release of the update. Alright, we're gonna
Go
get
back
15,
up.
15.0, and then 15.1 is gonna remove honeycomb blocks.
Just remove. Complete reversal.
No bees, no honey.
1.15, it's 1.14. We actually made it worse. We got rid of everything fun in the game.
There are no more chunks.
Everyone's like,
So the
April
chunks-
Fools, and they're like, it's March 3rd.
Yeah.
It's not April Fools.
No, but yeah, in an effort to do away with issues about the chunks not loading fast enough, we removed
We got rid of the chunks.
Just a void.
I feel like that's got to be an April Fool's joke at some point. If they haven't done it already.
I hope they do it. Hold on, Sean just said something. Oh yeah, did you see Kanye's new merch?
I saw the donkey video, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like pretty accurate.
Wasn't it like, I'm pretty sure in the beginning, I'm assuming it was actual merch.
I think so, yeah.
Before he started fucking...
Making it.
take King Jesus here, just gonna stretch him out, stretch him out. Fucking great.
I gotta dismantle this iceberg. It's getting in the way.
I'm placing down ice. Oh, Nick, we're twins.
I'm destroying ice. We're actually opposites. You might even say
We're exactly alike in every way. Yeah.
I'm nega.
You're not even white.
I think that's what you should. That's how you bring back Negatom. Is like, it turns out like one of us was him all along. Be like, what did you do with the real Spirk then? And it's just like a video of Matt just, like chilling somewhere eating Doritos.
He gets a text and it's from Nega that just says, "Hey, keep doing what you're doing." And he's
Yeah.
like,
Or like Nega says like, I gave him the biggest dump of all time. He's been in the toilet for months. And it just cuts to Matt like screaming from like a bathroom stall.
he'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, he'd be like, that was what I was born to do with this character. And then yeah, but then who did I really kill?
And it was
You know, who did Sean?
Sean got killed.
And it was John Luke.
It's a hate crime, all along.
John Luke actually killed himself. So, how do you feel about that?
John Luke killed himself? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying to me? I don't know.
John Luke was Negatom.
Well, I mean, it was a personification of. I was gonna say my hatred of black people, but
It's good. I'd be like if what's his name? Agent Phil was actually alive the whole time. right?
It was on live the whole time.
Wouldn't that be nuts?
What?
Wouldn't that be nuts?
You're listening.
What are you talking about?
He's been alive since Avengers.
He has?
Wait, yeah, there was a whole TV show.
Yeah, I know.
I hate you. Oh, you fucker.
I just wanted you to admit it.
Okay, I did.
How does that make you feel?
Like I completely forgot about the new season until right now, so thanks.
There's a new season?
Yes, the final season's coming out soon to it.
It's like BoJack. They're just copying
They're gonna release
BoJack.
it. They're gonna. BoJack's the first show to have a final season. Everyone knows that.
It's not even finished yet. They only did half of it.
Yeah. Pigment, man. There wasn't enough buttons? Are you shitting me? Fucker. Whatever, I'm still
Who failed
path
to give
is
you
coming
enough
along.
buttons?
really coming along well.
Big Dunks, Fat Thor. Wait, new season. You better not be talking about Fortnite. That's what the guy said.
What? How do you hear? Alright, first off, if you hear the word season and you think of Fortnite, you're the issue.
Yeah.
And yeah, watch yesterday's stream.
Yeah, watch yesterday. The VOD is up on my channel. Am I allowed to call that? Or am I gonna
VOD?
get sued? Yeah.
I think that's a Twitch thing. I think they have that license.
I always wondered why people call it that.
Because it's video on demand, I think. VOD.
Why don't they just say the video?
Or the stream. I don't know. Dude, I don't
Stream
know.
on demand is VOD.
I always say VOD.
I think that's probably the worst way to do it.
That's why I do it that way.
Of course. Yeah. No, I'm really looking forward to
The new season.
Agents of
Fortnite.
S.H.I.E.L.D. explaining why Cap wasn't there the whole time.
They're gonna do it. That's what the show's about.
You guys ever think you just kind of see Cap like lurking around, like maybe it's his ghost, and then Peggy's just like looking back and forth? Like, yeah, what? It's weird. I thought I saw him up in a building somewhere the day JFK got assassinated.
Oh my god.
Looked like he had a gun. But I'm like, yo, no, it couldn't have been him. He's dead.
You ever notice how Lee Harvey Oswald looks a lot like Captain America?
Keeps saying he was set up by Captain America.
Why would Captain America want JFK dead?
This is Hydra!
Oh fuck.
Didn't you see in Endgame he says Hail Hydra?
He says Hail Hydra, yeah. I forgot he became Hydra in Endgame.
Yeah, he became Hydra. He didn't just say it to trick them. He's
No, he
actually-
did. No, he did. Because that's why he pretended to be old at the end. I knew it looked like
He
makeup.
pretended to be.
It was makeup.
No.
That's why he was like, "No, I don't think I will," because he didn't have a story. He was
He's
hoping
like,
was
I
gonna
just
ask
put this
about
on. It's just fake. He wouldn't lie
it.
then.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Oh no. I'm worried
Oh, I
about
gotta-
looking this up and finding an actual YouTube video that supports this word for word.
Well, there's one at least now.
Yeah, I guess so, right? Here it is. We did it.
The Fortnite guy left.
Good.
Well, he
Idiot.
hasn't responded.
I don't even get why you can come to this. You're just gonna talk about Fortnite like an idiot. I'm not Ninja. Okay.
We're better than Ninja.
Everyone keeps comparing me to Ninja.
Yeah, you tell him.
I was doing
Who's
like
Ninja?
I was doing Ultron. Remember when he
Oh.
gets upset?
No, I don't know.
striker, calling him like Tony Stark.
Who's Ultron?
You're one of Stark's.
Is that from like Thor? I didn't watch
Age
the
of
Thor
Ultron
movies.
was the 4th Captain America movie.
I didn't watch the Thor movies, so.
Yeah, exactly. Thor isn't
Oh,
actually.
Ragnarok.
in,
Ragnarok was good.
Yeah, no, Thor isn't actually in Ultron because he's off-world.
That's yeah, true. That was Jane Foster as
Yeah,
Thor.
yeah. We were talking about who we think the love is in Thor: Love and Thunder, and I said it's what's her name? Fucking
Jane,
no,
Valkyrie.
no, the fucking annoying bitch.
Pepper.
No, what's her name? I can't even remember the actress's name now. Fucked up teeth. Meow meow.
Oh, Darcy.
Yeah, Darcy.
I don't think there is a love in Love and Thunder because last time someone asked Taika, he was like, "Oh, I haven't written it." What? Could have just been a meme, but like also feels like a Taika thing.
It is like that movie isn't coming out until
For
2022.
years. Yeah.
Like at least 2 years from now, which is weird. They announced so many movies already for so far in the future. That's part of my problem. Is it really seems like they've got things planned out still.
Yep, they do. No, 100% they do.
I'm like, can you calm the fuck down? Like, it's hilarious that I'm asking Marvel to calm down with the future planning. Meanwhile, like that is so desperately what we need in like Star Wars. You know, we need to stop doing
In
this.
any other franchise, that's like we could do that. It's like you can't. You don't have the commitment.
No, they don't.
Not even close.
That's what I mean. It's like, who? I was trying to rationalize why they decided having each of the 3 movies for Star Wars be directed and written by somebody else each time.
Obviously, without even like a game plan going. In.
Yeah, well, that's like the big thing is they didn't even have some overarching.
Yeah.
like,
No.
Like,
I
guess
don't
they
think
just-
George Lucas did for the original trilogy, but
No,
like
he
I'm sure
didn't.
when he was like, "I'm gonna make a sequel," he was like, "I'm gonna make a story that will be able to conclude with another one after that."
this is what I think I've heard about the original trilogy is that first of all, he never had full control like he did in the prequels.
Yeah. Well, that was a good thing.
Yes. So that meant that, you know, he was there to advise where things should go, pretty much. But how that was carried out, you know.
That's all you need, though. That's literally what Kevin Feige does. He's like,
Yes.
you have to maintain on this plan. It'd be cool to see this, and you have to do this. And then you get someone that's a talented director, and they do what they do.
And the problem with the Star Wars way they do it now is they just decided, hey, what if every movie was standalone, but they're in a trilogy?
And the second of the trilogy feels like a conclusion.
And also, it takes place not minutes after the end of the previous one.
Oh my god.
I realized I was like, this whole trilogy. No, I think there's a very real reason it's hard to identify with, and like enjoy these characters is because it's been 4 years for us. It's been like 2 weeks for them.
Yep.
Think about
They've barely known each other.
we were freshmen in college when it came out.
Yeah.
We've now graduated as the series coming to an end. They have known each other, and this whole story has been taking place probably at most over the course of a few weeks. You have to imagine that the first movie was literally like 3 or 4 days, then maybe another 3 or 4 days in between the 2 movies, and then The Last Jedi is literally again 3 or 4 days.
Is it going to be?
The Last Jedi was, you know, the whole.
Oh, I meant. Oh, yeah, no.
I heard.
God damn it. See, even the name.
Yeah, you don't even know the fucking name of the movie. So why the hell would you?
And it also implies it's a fucking, like,
Yeah,
finale
The
of
end.
sorts.
The end, yeah.
So
The
dumb.
Last Jedi. No, The Rise of Skywalker. See, they had to do that poetry because, you know, Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. It rhymes now.
It's like poetry. At least,
Wow.
at least I hope it does. Love that little
Yes.
tidbit at the end.
Yes.
It's the best part. At least I hope it does.
Well, it just reveals that it's like, oh, you don't even know.
Yeah.
what you're doing. No. But yeah, I think who was it? Somebody told me that there's actually like a year time jump actually at the start of it. So
Good.
I
There
think
should
that's
be.
a step in the right direction.
It gives them something to do, and like explain what they've been doing,
Yes.
rather than just jump into the movie and then most of them do nothing because
What's
nothing's
like-
happening.
What's the point of the text crawl? That legendary,
Yeah, if it's been like 2 minutes.
You remember the last one? That's what this text says. Good luck. And then it starts. We'll see. It's gonna be good because Palpatine's in it.
I'm sure there will be many entertaining parts. Probably dumb, but entertaining.
There was one.
J.J.
meme that was
Abrams
like,
knows how to entertain, I think, overall,
it was a meme. It was like, how much of the movie do you think Anakin Skywalker will have, or how much do you think Palpatine will have? And the response was just as much as Anakin Skywalker, so 50%. Implying that the two of them each get 100, or total up to 100%,
That's great.
which I think would be awesome. I would honestly love it. Palpatine is a real character, like actually in the film, not just like some.
Like he shows up like the first like 15 minutes, and he's there the whole time.
That'd be amazing.
He's like on the adventure with them. Where we go today, guys?
Yeah. He's just like delusional. He just is the emperor, but he's like has like Alzheimer's. So he remembers nothing. He's like helping him.
Let's get to the bottom of this. Who was
We need
this
some
big bad guy?
supercharged electrical power to help us unlock this door. This guy's like, I've got you. Like, how did you do that? And he's like, I don't even know. He's just like Jar Jar Binks, but as the Emperor.
It's literally gonna be like in Civil War when Tony watches the footage. They're all gonna watch some footage, and it's gonna be the Emperor killing a lot of Jedi.
Yes. Doesn't realize
He's like, oh no.
I did that.
And then it's gonna kick in.
And then Tony's.
Tony's gonna come back and be like, he killed my mom.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even mean to say Tony. I was gonna be like, Ray's gonna turn to like Finn and be like, "Did you know?" He'll be
Me?
like,
What?
He'll be like, Ray, I don't. Ray's like, "Did you know?" And he goes, "Yes, yes, I knew this man was the Emperor." And then Ray starts trying to kill both of them.
Well, of course. What else is she gonna do? Get
And then-
off the track.
For some reason, Finn has her like her bow staff or whatever the hell that is, like her stick she always has. She's like, "Give it back. That doesn't belong
Rey?
to you." Yeah.
Oh, Finn has her. Yeah, okay.
He what does he say? That's my father's.
Whatever it takes. Is that what he said?
That's what he says when he gives him the shield back in Endgame, you idiot.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He goes, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Make sure you
Great.
keep that on the down low because whatever it takes.
Zombies shouldn't be able to spawn here.
That's what he says. He says, "Whatever it takes, I'll make sure I have one for the entire team."
Yeah, and then he does. He gives Hulk. He gives Hulk his Hulk powers, and then yeah, there's other stuff too.
Tony Stark made Professor Hulk. Remember when everyone thought Shuri was gonna make Professor Hulk?
Yeah, and then she died.
Yes. I just love shit like that.
Favorite character in Endgame, Shuri, because she
was-
showed up and she was like Ibam Bay.
Hey. Say it with such sass.
Shuri is my Ibam Bay.
Bombay. Dude, if she had made fun of like T'Challa just as the battle was starting, that would have been hilarious.
What are Bombays?
No, she's like, "Weren't you just dead 5 minutes ago?" And he's like, "You were too, sister." And then they all laugh. And then Like the guy who is actually running Wakanda for the last 5 years is like, am I dead? Do you guys have to kill me now? Do we have to fight again? Like in the first?
Yeah, how is that gonna work? I hope they have a whole movie about how it's.
I hope there's an entire movie. I don't care whose perspective or who the main focus is, but an entire movie about what happened in between like the 15 minutes from when they all came back and when they all showed up to help fight Thanos.
I think it was like 5 seconds, but yeah,
What are you talking about?
it happened like immediately.
They don't show up immediately.
When they come back, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, you're right. It wasn't 15 minutes though,
It
was
was a
it?
while when you think about it, you know, like Hulk snaps, the place gets blown up, everybody starts, you know, doing their own things individually. Second,
shit, yeah, you're right. I never
Nebula
thought
shows
about
up and does her whole thing, you know, and eventually catches up to Clint, and that's pretty much just when Thor and Iron Man are losing to Thanos, and they kind of get thrown to the side, and that's when Cap has his one-on-one.
And then he gets fucked.
And then he gets fucked, and he starts walking towards him again anyway after he tightens the shield, and that's when everyone starts like it's gotta be real time, like 15 minutes,
You're right.
which is like it's reasonable, but
Yeah, to like explain to everyone, get everyone ready.
yeah, because like you gotta imagine Doctor Strange is literally going and like, you've all been dead for 5 years. We have to go fight Thanos.
Yep. And he's got to go get the Ravagers and Howard the Duck too.
Literally, they all show up. That's one of the like. I didn't even realize. Those are most of the people you see die in that battle. Is Ravagers and the Sorcerers.
Yep.
Maybe Asgardians too, but
Probably a bunch of Asgardians. They're pretty weak.
at that point, like I'm pretty sure there's not a single remaining military personnel after both Ragnarok and then the start of Infinity War.
Yep. Well, that's always like my problem with like one of the biggest problems I have with Game of Thrones. It's like there's been wars constantly.
Yeah.
How are you gonna raise an army right now?
Even in like ancient times, there's an understanding. Like the idea of peace treaties pretty much only came out of ancient Greece because they're like, we need 10 years to regain the manpower
Yeah.
lost. Literally, and it is like 10 years is usually long enough for the kids who weren't old enough to fight and so survived to grow up to be able to fight again.
Yep. That sounds right.
So you hear all the time in like Greece, it's like 10-year peace treaty and shit like that. But
Oh my God, why are there so many?
no, that's like the Asgardians in particular. They get decimated by Hela, then they get decimated by Thanos, then they get snapped.
Yeah.
Which is like the craziest part of his snap is he didn't exclude all of the other planets and races of people that he had already been waging war against for his like, you know, his long way of doing
At least
it.
you assume he didn't, because he never said otherwise. But
He never says it, and like, how is he gonna, you know?
he's a smart guy. He reverse engineered Pym particles. All right.
Yeah, in like 5 minutes. We've talked about that too. Because it's like you could assume possibly it took him forever, but then you realize like Nebula and Gamora were like just chilling in their like little jail cell, having normal conversation. So it's pretty much immediately that he took what was supposed to be one Pym particle. It actually really doesn't make sense. He really had to reverse engineer them
Yes.
because
I think that's how they describe it.
he sent
They like talk about it.
Nebula back. Do they talk about it? I thought second Nebula literally just shows it to him and then like it just happens. She presents him the Pym particles like, this is what you wanted, right? What? What's he screaming about? What's he screaming about? Joey's just staring at me, just pointing. My dad's just downstairs screaming about Democrats or something.
I heard my dad screaming downstairs before too. I think it's just a boomer thing.
I think so. It's just the time of the day.
Yeah. My dad got to work this morning, and they didn't. He's working at the American Dream Project, the company that owns American Dream did not renew their workers' insurance, so nobody could even park in the parking lot today because they weren't insured. So my dad got home at 8 today, and he got paid for the full
I was gonna
day.
say you got to go home, right? Just get paid.
Yeah, so he didn't really care.
So
But
he's been
he
probably
was supposed to start a new job on Monday, but because they didn't have insurance, he can't. He has to stay to finish what they were supposed to finish.
to finish.
Yeah.
What they started.
Well, I went to the American Dream like 2 Sundays ago. At this point, was it last Sunday? I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah.
It was
last
cool.
Sunday.
It's gigantic. There's 3 floors.
Dude,
everywhere.
my uncle was working there.
What does your uncle do?
He's like a kind of like my dad, construction worker. I don't know. He used to work in skyscrapers in the city too.
Oh, so is he like an iron worker?
Yeah, I guess he might do like, he doesn't weld or that.
Okay.
Maybe he helps like
My dad probably knows him. My dad's cousin.
he
'Cause
might.
they both work there. What's his name? I'll just ask my dad.
Ken Bacho.
Ken Bacho. Honestly, that sounds familiar.
Well, that's that's also the family that Casey's aunt knew.
Oh, true.
But I don't know how long he gets sent around because he's with the union.
Yep, that's how it works.
So, but he definitely did a lot of work there. Hi,
There's
bro.
still so much to be done.
Yeah, well, it's open, right?
The stores don't open till March.
So why was it open then?
They had the Nickelodeon theme park open.
That's right. I did see some people's. Hey, bro,
It
what's
was
up?
pretty cool. It's kind of crazy that they squeeze all those rides in there.
I can't believe it. I want to go soon, but it's like a bit of a
It's
trip.
like $40 for a day. I don't know if it's worth that right now, honestly.
What?
Because
You
I
can't,
don't think
like, just
everything's
go
even
and
open.
walk around.
You can walk around the mall, but if you want to go in the park, it's like $50.
Damn, dude.
But also, there's like nothing to see.
Look, what my uncle would always say though is he's like, honestly, it's like the fucking space has been there, and it is like a prime location, so it's like fucking good. They finally did something with it. It's coming together. It's definitely gonna freaking change the landscape of that area. The amount of people who are gonna funnel over there now.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Be back, guys. Break time.
All right, welcome back to the stream. My break is over, so I'm gonna be coming back right now. Uh, right now, I'm coming back, and the stream has started up again. So whatever break I told you about is gone. Here we go. Yep, I'm back. Yeah, I came back and I saw this, and I was like, all right, break's over. Let's start the stream. Oh, you muted us? Like, oh, you muted yourself. That's pretty funny.
Hi, stream. I'm back.
Hey, I've already done that stream also. You can't
everything is muted. What? Everything was muted on the stream? How did that happen? I must have pressed some hotkey or something. That's so weird. What did you... My dad said he asked me something an hour ago.
I didn't hear it.
Neither did I. I'm gonna go find out, I guess. Because I do want dinner eventually. I had lunch at like noon.
It'd be nice to eat dinner at some point.
I had a Burger King for lunch because I often find that kind of greasy fast food is good for post-drinking recovery.
True. Makes you gotta get a little fat in your body, you know.
Yeah. Alright, well, now I'm just gonna mute everything again, I guess. Alright, you know what? I'll leave you to talk to the chat.
Sure. Welcome back to my Minecraft stream. Why did Notch create Minecraft? It's a question people have been asking for decades. Back in the 80s, they assumed it was for money. That's not true. That's just evident because Notch is a billionaire right now. He's a billionaire. Billion with a B. It's a lot of money. It's like at least like, you know, every day if you make $1, you'll make $1 billion in a billion days. That's how much money that is. It's hard to wrap your head around. So that's Notch, right? So yeah, so people thought in the 80s that he made Minecraft for money, but that's just not true. Because as we know now, he, like I said, billion with a B. He's got the money, but he's sad. He cries a lot, I think. And he doesn't have any friends because people just like his money. Nobody likes Notch anymore. But really, I don't know if anyone ever did. So then it's been discovered, I would say around 80, 88, 89. We're coming into the 90s at this point. It came out that he really likes blocks. And that's why, you know, that's where the block nature of Minecraft comes from. Is because he's just kind of obsessed with blocks. He just thought to himself one day, like, what if there was a whole game where the blocks were, that was it, you know? Like, and then he thought, how much money would that make me? That he didn't think that because as we previously covered before in a previous statement of mine of this stream, he didn't make the game for money. We determined that now because he's sad for money. So yeah, he really liked blocks in the late 80s. That's when that was uncovered, and then that was a part of it. But the main reason why Notch made Minecraft was because he was like, why doesn't Minecraft exist? Like everyone knew about Minecraft, but Notch knew like Minecraft doesn't exist. I should make it, and so he did, and that's why Notch made Minecraft. A lot of people think that the worlds are infinite by design, but really he just didn't know how to stop doing it. So it just kept growing, essentially. And he didn't have anything that he didn't have a way to stop it because he wasn't that good of a programmer. He really only knew like HTML, and that's how he got through Minecraft for a few years. That's why the blocks kind of helped. You know, blocks are easy to put together in HTML. His favorite programming language is HTML, is what I've heard. So then we moved to like 95, right? Most of us weren't born yet. The world hadn't really like gotten off its feet yet. You know, Bill Clinton is president, but most people don't trust him. And him and Notch, best friends. You know, Bill Clinton had a lot to do with Minecraft. So the Clintons, they saw Minecraft as an opportunity to enact slavery again, because this was around the time that Notch had decided to add villagers, and the Clintons saw the villagers as a way to normalize slavery, and specifically, you'll notice that the villagers, because they have big noses and they like money, Notch is trying to well, this is more the Clintons than Notch, but it's about the Jews, right? So that's what Clinton is doing. The Clintons, that's how they got involved in Minecraft. They wanted to push their agenda to bring back labor, slave labor, essentially through the use of villagers. They wanted to normalize that in young people's minds, so that when they grew up, they wouldn't question the Clinton administrations. Um, now the Ender Dragon, that was actually almost a protest from Notch, right? So he's got all these big corporations in Minecraft at this point. Lots of politicians trying to make him do one thing or another with Minecraft, and he makes the Ender Dragon, and the Ender Dragon is his way of saying, no, let me be free, right? Because he's an Enderman. Notch is an Enderman, and when you kill the Ender Dragon, oh hey, I'm right in the lore of Minecraft. Just give me a minute to finish up. When you kill the Ender Dragon, you get the achievement that all the Endermen are free, and that's what Notch was trying to say, right? Like the Clintons owned Minecraft at that point, and they're the Ender Dragon, right? All the big corporations and the Clintons are the Ender Dragon, and by killing the Ender Dragon, you're freeing yourself from them, and he was freeing the game from them. Because that's finally when he stopped taking political donations. That brings us to about the early 2000s. In the history of Minecraft.
Error?
But we'll get back to that in the next. Back to you, Nick.
What is this error?
You got an error?
My chat is spammed with OpenGL error 1285.
Oh, that's a streaming thing. That's happened to me. When you like alt tab when you're streaming, it happens.
Oh, okay, cool. What the fuck? There's a giant spruce.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that was you. You missed my. You should go back and watch some of my lore. Probably some stuff in there you didn't know about.
Yeah.
The Clintons are involved in Minecraft.
Wait! Don't grow it yet.
What do you mean? I don't have bone meal. I'm letting it grow.
Let it grow on. Do it into me.
I don't have bone meal.
So it's.
Just wait. This is probably your best bet right here, bud.
It just happens to you.
Hey! Please don't. I don't want this. See, I've already got 4, almost 5 stacks. I've cut down like 3 trees.
Yeah, that's how it goes. What is happening? Snapchat from Bob.
Oh no.
Does he want back on the server?
Is he not on the server?
I banned him. No, I have no idea. Oh my god. I should go to Walmart and buy all the frickin' discounted Halloween candy. You know? It's probably already gone. Such an
Yeah,
idiot.
probably. I'm eating Halloween candy right now. I'm finding it hard to believe that none of them have grown.
Come on, freaking bone meal, come on.
Hey!
Come on.
Get out of here!
Why do you have full health? What about Thor's?
Oh, I went down a half heart. That's because I have armor that's as good as yours. They cancel each other out.
My thorn should be doing as much damage to you
As
your
me
sword
hitting
is.
you.
You know, I was the first one to turn the war zone into a tree farm, and you hated me for it. You criticized me.
This is just a temporary tree farm.
No, no, no. This is worse. You're fucking up the grass and everything.
No, it's a podzol farm.
It's a podzol. Podzol should
Look.
spread.
If Riftard were here, podzol should spread over grass.
Yes.
Infinitely. If Riftard were here, he'd be so impressed by my podzol, he'd have to steal it.
If Tard were here, he'd have accidentally burned down his house in a lightning storm.
Oh man, what a great time.
By that I mean spiritually burned down his house. with
How
flint
many
and steel.
excuses did we make? There were like 7, there was a creeper one, right?
Yeah, there was a lot.
He just blew it up with TNT. Just a straight shaft of TNT in the middle of his house. We were
The
like,
best
oh.
was the fucking when he literally nuked his fucking base.
And he just bought the excuse.
He's like, yeah, it makes sense.
He's like, you're gonna fix it though, right? And Spirit was like, sure.
And then you guys just filled it with obsidian. But he already had quit, pretty much. So
I'm not proud of that one. I'm very proud of that one.
I removed it.
First for real.
Yeah,
And then, using,
I just freaking
and then,
used
and then
it.
you were like, I'm not doing that again.
No. I still haven't done anything with the interior other than that villager hall.
That's fine.
Figured it would be worth it to maybe install a small version of a breeder in there that could be turned off,
Yeah, that'd probably be nice.
just so people can get villagers there too. Like, if they want their own for whatever nefarious reason. You know? Like
I
a
know.
sex slave.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, what else are you gonna do?
What else did you use?
Not an iron farm. I don't need iron.
You don't need iron?
No, I have too much.
You say that now, but
I haven't made a 100% efficient is the word. 100% automatic item sorter yet. So
you can sort every item in the game.
I mean, yeah, that's the whole point.
That's the point of the Nexus.
God, the Nexus. Isn't the Nexus worthless because of shoulder?
Yes, but no.
Man, I love Eat though. I'd suck his dick.
Doesn't have one.
That's true. He's Canadian.
You got it removed. I'll defend it. I think Etho's like the ultimate player.
Probably.
Probably brings home a different woman every night.
He's probably a serial killer. Have you ever seen his face? No.
You know why he had to quit his fucking...
That's why he doesn't
job?
make any more Battle Bane videos. It
Yeah.
reminds him too much of the hunt. It's
Hunt the fuck.
fucking Battle Bane.
Bakugan?
He literally, I think he makes one episode every new version of Minecraft. I don't even watch those videos, but I can only imagine how every time what he gets done.
His Let's Play?
No, his
Yeah, I
he,
agree.
I hate you.
It's true though.
He makes it more often now. He actually was pretty interested in playing last time on his Let's Play.
I don't believe that. card you'd be more interested in playing?
I don't know. He's
Fucking-
autistic.
Does he does he really like honey blocks? I don't know.
No, but
guys.
he's been building a lot in underwater base. You remember that one?
Yeah, you told me he made it and then just immediately abandoned it.
Yeah, now he has like actual things there. I think he discovered observers and how they work, so he can do underwater redstone now.
I wonder how he would do with just a new single player world. That would be better or worse.
Oh, that'd probably be a lot worse for him. If he has to get the motivation to get to where he was, pretty much.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if he likes where he is. I think he doesn't.
That's
so
what I'm
maybe it
saying, is like he'd have the opportunity to remake all of the things he's already built, but better and in new ways.
Yeah.
Like, think about all the farms he has.
I wonder how he thinks about. I feel like the man cave would be the biggest hurdle, but like I don't know how he thinks of the man cave. Does he like it?
It's
And like
fucking
he
lag city.
that too. But like what kind of new base would he try to do?
He'd do
fine.
anything.
Oh. Yeah.
It's like the man cave is legendary.
I feel like it's one of the most iconic bases in all of Minecraft.
Yes.
Everyone knows, and everyone's tried to
Well,
essentially.
it's just because
recreate it.
that's what everyone did. You know, whether you knew it or not, you were, when you make your first base in like a cave or something, that's the goal. What he's actually done is what you were always trying to do. Whether you had ever seen an Etho video or not. But it's not even that great. You know why? Because he doesn't even have like a storage room.
Not a single storage room.
He has that. He has that. I remember when he built that one. The one
Yeah,
with
that was like one of the first things he
shutters.
did.
Yeah. He's like, this is just a temporary small one. I'm gonna make a huge one over at my mob farm. And he never did
Famous
that.
last words.
He redesigned that like 3 times.
Oh,
Hey.
go be hungover somewhere else.
What is going on? Oh,
Matt
that's
joined.
Matt.
Look who's in the stream.
What were you gonna stream tonight?
I'm still going to.
What are you?
Did you get Truck Simulator? American Truck Simulator?
Yeah, American Truck Simulator.
I didn't
You
end
gonna
up
stream it?
getting anything.
It's gonna be an American Truck Simulator stream tonight.
Those are the best.
Yeah, well, I've never played the game. I'm quite excited.
You might want to invest in one mod, and one mod only.
What's that?
The no damage mod.
Nah.
No, because you will lose money so quickly.
Where the fuck are you?
He's babysitting Zach.
Yeah, that's Zach.
So loud, dude.
Which one is autistic?
He's listening to bagpipes.
I can hear something retarded.
I hear like audio fragments.
Yeah, it's distorted.
It's literally bagpipes.
Does that make him happy?
Oh, he's clapping away.
I can't turn his volume down because it's, you know, I
We're
can't.
just gonna turn you down. I'm actually gonna do that for the stream's sake. I can hear the bagpipes.
It's great, isn't it?
I'm gonna put you down to 24%.
That's incredible. Matt, I heard your Walter White costume was a huge success.
It was. It was. Everybody.
That's a lie,
clapped.
because Nick told me everyone hated it. So
Everybody clapped anytime I walked into the room.
They didn't hate it. They just felt bad for him.
No, they looked at Nick and was like, "What are you supposed to be?"
they looked at you and they're like, "What a bad Jesse Pinkman. Why would he, why would he dress like that?"
Dude, your Jesse costume sucks.
He doesn't even have a
Dexter-
mustache, you fucking idiot. He shaves it in El
Your
Camino.
Dexter cosplay.
Is that what he's saying? He just started saying, "I'm Breaking Bad."
That'd be what I would tell people. It's like, you know, Breaking Bad. Oh, Zach didn't like that.
Because, you know, everyone was drunk. So,
No, it was gotten.
it was.
So
I don't know what
that was good.
pictures Colin wants, because I only have pictures of me on my phone. I don't have a single picture of either of you.
Just send him those.
He also doesn't usually get pictures in text very well. Like,
No, he doesn't.
I had to send him the Grand Canyon trip pictures like 4 times before I just emailed them to him, because he would not get them through text.
You might as well just do it over like Snapchat.
Well, for that I had like 20 pictures, so I made an album in my photos and then just linked it to him. I was like, I should have done this from the start, but I didn't know you weren't getting the text.
Nick, American Truck Simulator has like 5 different launch options. It's Direct X9, Direct X11,
Yeah.
OpenGL. I don't know. Should I just hit play American Truck Simulator?
Is that the other option? Because you should definitely do DirectX 11, but if there's one that just says play, then
Yeah, the first one says play.
just do that, because that'll probably determine what's best. But
Oh god.
I
How do you
forgot
play it?
a lot of
Do
Steam
you play it
games
with a
do that.
keyboard and mouse?
I
You
do
could
that.
probably control it.
You can use a controller, but I always just use the WASD. A controller is, you know, you just literally have to hook up your Xbox controller.
Yeah, sure.
I don't even think you might need to change the settings, but you know, it's easy enough to just switch.
Oh wow, here we go.
You might have to mess when I tried with the controller once, and I just couldn't figure out the sensitivity for me to be comfortable, so I didn't. You definitely get more control with the controller when turning. That is like
Yeah.
a fact.
That's like with any driving
Well,
game.
because there's no way to increase or decrease your pressure
Yep.
on a key on the keyboard, but you can
Yeah.
go less hard or harder when you're pressing the joystick.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
So I just, you know,
Oh my god.
I haven't played actually since I've been playing Xbox. Like the last time I really played Euro Truck Simulator was a couple years ago.
Oh, this is glorious.
And then Tim jackknifed in American
Oh my
Truck
god,
Simulator
yeah, I don't know how he did that.
over the bridge. That was hilarious.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you
I
can
know.
try it pure vanilla, but like I said, if you even ding a car, it's like hundreds of dollars gets taken off your fucking income.
It's not called a simulator because it's trying to appeal to casuals.
Oh my god.
I guess so.
Say that again, please. Louder.
It's not called a simulator because it's trying to appeal to casuals.
No, I heard it.
Filthy casuals.
I have to try to. It's like booting up. God, I felt like hot garbage. This was like one of the roughest
How
Did you
quick-
throw up
nights
at work?
into days.
How quickly did you go to bed? Because I know you both had to work, so I assume you both went to bed really soon.
No, I stayed up
Oh,
because
see.
I was trying to fight off the potential of waking up terrible.
Oh, I did that, and I did it successfully, so.
What? Just go to bed right away?
No, I stayed up, and I ate a ton of stuff. I drank a ton of water, and then I eventually got a headache then. I took 2 ibuprofen, went to bed, and woke up perfect.
No, well,
was
my
a
problem
miracle.
is I probably would have woke up fine if it wasn't for having to get up at 6:45.
Yeah, I guess that's, yeah.
It just was the death of me.
Well, I don't know how. I was, so I got a really bad headache when I did go to sleep. But, I woke up and I was like, holy shit. And I thought I might still be drunk. I was like, no way I'm doing this well. But it was like 10, so.
No, I forced myself to throw up last night just to
Oh yeah.
hopefully. Yeah, I forced it. I was like, maybe that will help me. And
You follow that up with drinking a lot of water.
yeah.
Oh well, then I guess.
And
Yeah,
then
it
I
must have
woke
just been
up
getting
and
up early.
I woke up and I threw up again just because like my brain was fried.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where's the settings tab?
There isn't one. That's for filthy
I
cash.
should make my company. Sure, name. My name. I don't care. I'll just
Guy
create a new
Fieri
company.
Transport Incorporated.
I'm gonna do
Food Guy Incorporated.
honk if you're and spell your wrong.
Gay.
Hungry.
Oh.
Honk if you're hungry. Oh, this is glorious. The selection of drivers.
Oh, that's the best part.
All the old decrepit people.
Yes, that's the best part.
They're like falling apart at the seams. It's incredible.
Wow. These are real people, not actors.
Yes.
Holy shit, this is amazing.
Wait until you get to the ability to hire other drivers. You see even more. These insane-looking people.
I chose Mike.
Is he like really old-looking? Because that sounds familiar to the
No, he's just a guy with the worst receding hairline and a small mustache.
No, I chose a really fat, like obese old man for my character.
I did the same pretty much.
He's got like sunglasses and he's
Mine just looks like he wants to die.
yeah.
Oh.
I should play more of American Truck Simulator, but
No, I'm very excited to get into
as I said,
this.
I don't have the DLCs, and I didn't get them.
Playing module, California. My trucker name will be Matt.
Oh fuck!
Fuck was that?
I sneezed. It hurt.
Yeah, it didn't sound. It sounded like a fucking knife.
It was. I was holding a knife, and I fucking I stabbed myself. Reflexes.
Do you use automatic?
Yes.
Yes, I don't know how manual works.
Neither do I.
I mean, I want the real trucker experience.
No, you don't.
This is fucking the
Then
music
you would
is
go to
so-
Best Buy right now and you would buy the steering wheel.
I might. Oh god,
And
I
the
have
foot
to
pedals.
controller setup. How am I supposed to know how to mess with this sensitivity? I haven't played it yet.
Exactly.
Well, just do it. You wanted the real experience, dude. Come on, stop complaining.
I'll
This is what it's like when you're getting in your truck for the first time.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
like,
you
all
did
right. What key do you want to use to
Oh,
go
I don't
forward?
care.
It's funny because you don't even have your truck. You don't own a truck yet. You fucking filthy
No, I'm
casual.
just trying to get through the settings. It made me boot up by like creating all this stuff.
Yeah, you gotta.
I can't even turn down the music. It's so fucking loud.
Oh, it is always.
That's
Oh,
actually
nice.
not a
It has the Arizona and New Mexico. My DLC is in here. I can start in the Grand Canyon Village. Yes.
Pick wherever you want.
Yeah.
Headquarters selection. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, like my headquarters can't be a little thing. All right, my headquarters is gonna be Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Do you want to walk through the tutorials? Yes. What I really want to do is get to a fucking menu.
I'll just press escape.
I tried that. It's not working. It just booted me into the game. I guess that's the simulation, you know?
There's no
Like,
menu in
like-
real life.
They just throw you in the truck and say good luck.
Oh, I can't wait to. I'm gonna try to set up the webcam for when I
The
stream
what?
this later.
The what?
Webcam.
Webkins.
Sounded like you said Wegman.
I'm botching all types
He's
of
too
speech
excited
today.
to speak.
I'm
Would
looking at a
understand.
pillager raid. They're just looking at me from a distance.
Yeah, that's what they do. Until you get close enough, then you actually aggro them.
That's really dumb.
I think that's how they decide to balance it out. They don't just charge you. You gotta get close enough.
Oh
So they're
my
neutral
God.
to a degree.
So Matt, do you have any other information on this Tommy?
Tommy.
That was the person tagged
Oh,
on top
God,
of
yeah.
Katie's boyf.
I don't fucking know. Literally, it's just like I have no idea. This is the first. I think there's been hints of this guy.
I'm just really upset.
It's just I just don't even know what to say to it.
Well, I know what she should say to me.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Because I
Not
realized
only-
this. The crux of my argument was if she lost Greg by November, I wasn't going to apologize. She not only got rid of him, she replaced him before
By
November.
The day before
The
November.
day before November.
Amazing.
Halloween replaced. Just like freaking amazing.
Fatigue simulation? What?
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
get tired over time.
Yeah, you'll just fall asleep on the road.
Yeah, you'll die.
Oh, random road events. I'm gonna put that on like high. Rain probability is also. Time zones are disabled. That's fine. I'll leave those disabled. Oh my god. This is amazing. I could like, I don't even know. This is a simulation. This is amazing.
Yes.
It's literally in the name.
It's not just a
I know.
game.
It's not even a game. It's a simulation. Oh, I love this already so much. I guess I should just like try it out now. Well, I'm gonna set
Yeah.
up the stream. Set up the
Go
stream
for it.
first.
You just gotta go for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of real life, right? You just dive in.
I mean, you'll probably get your CDL before you do that, but yeah,
Yeah.
preferably.
What if
Get
I
some
do?
shit hours. Set up a gaming rig in the back of your pickup, and then you go.
I should play this in my car to get the more accurate simulation.
I'm telling
Don't
you,
you?
go to Best
Car
Buy.
Streams is my thing. I own that domain right now. You're not allowed to go into that domain.
Oh yeah, car.
Dude, I can do that
stream.
because I have unlimited data now.
What are you gonna
Yeah,
stream
I
from,
can-
huh?
I do as well.
What do you mean?
Can't stream from your phone.
I stream from my laptop.
Yeah,
your
you
car?
can stream from your phone on YouTube
Yeah.
unless you have 100 viewers.
I think it's
But
more
you
than
can set
that.
up a hotspot with your phone.
Can't streaming from hotspots is terrible. I tried.
Yeah, we saw what that looked like.
That wasn't from a hotspot. That was better than a hotspot.
Oh yeah, you had your thing,
I had my thing, yeah.
your little USB stick.
Okay, what do I program settings? Right.
Yep.
I have to.
Not as big as a USB stick, but I believe
Yeah,
it's
it was
called.
Spirix Peen.
Alright, I'll be back.
Which is like, you know when you have a wireless mouse?
Yes.
That little nub. That's Spirix Peen.
I get it. It's very useful, and it has a lot of technology built into it, despite its size.
No, it's that it only connects to one mouse. And
That mouse
I
is
mean,
depressed.
Yes.
So I'm deforesting all birch trees that I see and not replanting. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's a service. You're a national hero. Birch trees are the ugliest tree.
That's why I strip it when I place.
That's why Notch removed them from the game, but Jeb secretly added them back.
Yeah, and then Notch was like, "What's this tree? It looks familiar." And Jeb's like, "That's dark oak."
Yes.
And then they added dark oak.
Yes. to
Notch was
cover
really
for themselves,
confused.
Yeah.
He was like, "What? What's this block?" And Jeb was like, "Oh, we redid birch."
And Notch was like,
And
"Hello,
Notch-
Jens." Because he always called Jeb Jens.
Yeah,
Just because he
doesn't know his name.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
He didn't realize he was Jebediah.
He's like, I'm
Bush.
Jeb. He's like, okay, Jens. Nice to meet you.
I've worked here for 12 years. I have creative control over Minecraft. All right, it was nice meeting you.
It's like, I've always wondered what Dinnerbone's real name is.
I think it's Notch. I think Notch is Dinnerbone.
No, Notch hates Dinnerbone.
No, they're the same person.
He hates
Notch hates himself also. Yeah.
We figured it out. Notch hates himself because he hates Dinnerbone.
Because he hates money.
Money. Just a little more time. A little more money.
I think Notch is gonna die when he's 52.
Yeah, that's your.
Yep.
I think he's gonna live late into his 90s.
I think he's gonna kill himself.
No, that's fine. I think he'll kill himself too. Just late. in his
Late into
90s.
his 90s.
Yeah. He'd be like, I can't take it anymore. I hate being this wealthy.
I mean, he already hates being this wealthy.
I think he'll be murdered by his son, Notch.
No, his son is Jens.
Notch Jr. Notch's real life Bojack.
Oh, fuck. He wasn't a TV show, wasn't he?
Woke us. Woke quotes of 2019. Notch's real life Bojack. If you really think about it, they're very similar. They're both Swedish.
Time is it? I have to go soon, I think.
Where the hell are you going?
Oh, fuck, it's almost 7? Well, 1, I have to take a shit. And 2, I got stuff I have to do. Don't worry about it. It's for a secret project. It's fine. Okay, cool.
So what, you're, making another time?
No.
Are you also
My
gonna
secret
stream?
project is just like the... Oh, no, I'm not going to stream.
Because I'll watch your stream instead
Oh,
of
shit.
mine stream.
You're going to watch my stream on yours?
In 7 minutes.
I'll think about it. If I really want to ruin Matt's night, I'll stream.
Yeah.
I don't know how angry I'm feeling at him in general today, so I'll let you know.
You could just stream his stream.
Sure, I'll probably get more.
Yes.
I have a whole army now, so, you know.
What?
I got 100 followers on Twitch. Yep, it's a fact. Triple digits.
I still don't know your Twitch account.
That's okay. I don't either. Forgot it.
I figure you want it that way.
Yep, that's the point. It's so loud.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I wanted to start
Honestly?
streaming on Twitch too, if I'm being honest.
Streaming on Twitch is kind of fun because people always find your stream
Yeah. It seems
because
like
it's actually made for streaming.
yeah, he just goes.
I'm loving it. Honestly, it's like the perfect mood for match streams, though.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You watched the last one, right? Or did you see part of it?
No, I haven't watched any of them. I've always been busy when he streams.
It's pretty funny. We're just fucking around. Just playing like Sonic.
All right, stream. I'm gonna end the stream here tonight. So catch you next time.
I'll take you off the thing.
I gotta leave anyway. Yeah. So
Alright, good night.
gotta. Good night.
Bye.
Tell Matt. Good luck streaming. I might pop in.
Alright, tell Sean good luck playing Rocket League with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. And leave. I turned Tom off, guys. He's gone. He's out here. I got the Discord notification that he left. Sorry, guys. Oh boy. you're enjoying this stream, this is a special treat just for you guys. You know, not a lot of people get this kind of quality content.
You're welcome.
Well.
Oh, I was figured you would have muted me or something.
I turned you down, but I realized the asset that you had provided me.
Oh, what? Zach?
Yes. Now I am the streamer with Zach.
No!
You have nothing.
You can't take advantage of him.
I don't know. I didn't say a word. I was just letting him go for the whole time. Tom left too.
Tom left?
And chat has been blowing up. They love him.
Have they
They're
really?
dancing to the bagpipes. So, Zach's a hit. I don't think you're allowed to even ever go near him ever again now.
Oh, that might be an issue for Julie.
It's like Alvin and the Chipmunks. You're Dave, and I'm
Oh, yeah, you're
Tobias Hinke.
yeah.
David
What do
Ross.
I want the what's the graphics processor I want to get it? High performance?
Yeah, the NVIDIA.
Yeah, NVIDIA processor. Alright, that's applied now. I gotta get some new I gotta get some new
Yeah.
well, actually, I'm pretty much just gonna I'm gonna keep Eggman on the screen. And I'm just gonna put like a MAGA hat on him.
Good. That'll
I
look
think
good.
I think that screams
I
stronger.
think Eggman would definitely vote for Trump.
Yeah, I think Eggman's a pro-Trumper.
I'm gonna turn off my stream then. Alright, stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, no more Zach for tonight, unfortunately. There's nowhere else you can get him until next week.
Plug my stream. Plug my stream.
You guys can follow at Thomas Line, Average Life of Losers.
Me too.
That's another creator.
Come on over. Come on over.
Yeah. Good evening and good night and good day.
Come on over to my stream.